You know, darling, a cage can't hold a hungry heart any more than a stage can stop a song. But here I am, all shook up behind this glass.
I'm not here for your poetry. I'm here for answers.
Then listen close. I never waste a note.
There you are, neighbor. It puts the lotion in the bucket nice and gentle.
Oh, okay.
You know Agent Starling. A little while back, I treated myself to a late-night snack. A census taker was rude. I don't take kindly to rude. I sauteed his liver with some tender fava beans in it.
It's time to take care of your skin now. Put the lotion on, please.
Please don't do this.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. That's how we stay neat and tidy.
Evening, Agent. You look like you could use a song, maybe something tender.
Save the serenade, Mr. King. We're just taking a ride.
A ride straight to paradise, huh? Hope you brought your blue suede
50
shoes.
feet to transfer bay. Keep it moving.
Easy there, boys. I'm just taking a little stroll, uh-huh.
Keep moving, Preston.
You know what they say. Song's end, but the encore's the fun part. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That line up. Watch his head. Easy, easy. Let's move.
VP's holding at 90/60. Heart rate steady.
All right, get him in. I want eyes on him the whole ride.
Sheriff.
You look just like dinner. What the?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There we are. Just the way it should be.
Oh, hello there. Looks like someone's all dressed up for a special visit. Don't you look kind? Don't you look perfect? Would you be my neighbor if I asked nicely?
Mr. Rogers, I need you to answer a few questions. It's important.
Of course, neighbor. Why don't you come in where it's warm and we can talk?
Pardon me a moment, won't you? Just need to check something downstairs.
It's a lovely night down here, isn't it? So quiet you can hear your own heart. I wonder what it's wishing for.
FBI!
Ronnie, I do hope the Bureau is treating you kindly. The sun here certainly is.
Cooperative.
We found him, Doctor. Your friend won't be free much longer.
I'm delighted to hear it. Do enjoy the celebration, Clarice.
Woo! Good evening, friends. I hope everybody's doing well. First off, I want to thank y'all for being here. Sorry, I was just coughing. I'm glad everyone's here. It's been a minute since we hung out. I did a members only live this morning. I think it was it this morning? Or this afternoon. I just can't remember if it was afternoon or not. And hung out with my clubber. Man, he was dragging me, man. It was rough. But thanks to you guys who hung out there. Thanks to you guys who are members. And yeah, I had a little rant. And you know, if I'm being completely honest, a similar rant might happen tonight. But we'll see. All I'm saying is that I'm not going to hold back anything. And yeah, it's I'm just wild out, man. Like this is just blown away by the shit that's going on. But in the meantime, we're just going to talk about the stuff that and a true crime junkie, you know, it's okay. I'm just glad you're here. This breaks my heart because I know what this is like. I really do. And I wish I could just I wish I could gift memberships, but I can't. But members can, and they do from time to time. So just sit tight, and maybe if you're hanging out, maybe somebody will be gifting memberships and you'll get one. But I feel that shit. I do. So, and look at that shit right there. Lion Witch and the Audacity gifted a membership. Actually, yeah, did that twice. Thank you, the Lion, the Witch, and the Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity of this bitch. Holy shit. Lauleen gifted 10 memberships, and Kat Randall gifted a membership. Big shout out to all you guys. You guys are fantastic. Man, yeah, that was really nice. Thank you guys. So hopefully that landed on True Crime Junkie. Jody 617 gifted 5. Holy shit. And that's where you guys get the drama from me. I mean, sit here and act like I'm 500K deep, and I don't get into that shit. Like, shit gets on my nerves. This is a community, and things happen, and things that I don't like happen, and things that make me want to talk about things publicly and how I feel about them happen. So, but I do try to keep that to the members only stuff. But that may happen tonight. So just saying, it's a late night show. People are going to call in, and when they call in, you know, they bring this stuff up. So it's pretty inevitable. Some of y'all's handles tonight are fucking me up. Oh man. Yeah, big shout out to Ray from Dallas, because it's really nice when you just kind of end up inheriting, well, not inheriting, but ending up with a cool little nickname, a flattering nickname. And so because of Ray from Dallas, who you all should subscribe to, he's fun. He's been calling me the OG. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, man. And that's what sucks is like the handles. I see you're saying the handle's not yours. I get it. You know, all the channels are like this. Hoping YouTube will fix it at some point. We'll see. But dang, Kat Randall and oil is right. Oil, all is right in the world. I need glasses. Thank you so much, Kat Randall. And holy Kim's Ladybug gifted 10 memberships right there. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my God. GP Dog Drool just gifted 10 memberships too. People. Man, you guys are too awesome, man. I love that. I love how you guys take care of each other in here, man. You guys are the shit. I don't keep Clubber down here very often anymore. Sometimes, like I did last time when I horribly played guitar. But yeah, thank you. Love being a nana. I love it. Yeah. That's funny. I was just on a channel with the channel is Deets on the Street. Deets on the Streets. Deets on the Street. She's fantastic. I was on there with her and Chasing, and the two of them are the ones who told me about the Karen Reed case on someone else's panel. And so I decided to cover it, and here we are 2 years later. Pretty amazing. Oh, wow. Carla Marie, thank you. yeah, like, you know, they're into the drama community pretty deep, like the community that I just don't even want any part of because it's just nothing but sewer trash. But they're the breath of fresh air in it, the two of them. So because they're actually rational and they're actually fact driven, and I like that. And I've always gotten along with them for that reason. Superstition Man, thank you so much. Keep on keeping on, Will. We know who for real. Exactly. Yes, you do. That's why you're all here. Even the ones who want to say no, you're still here. So yeah, man. And yes, people who have been getting hidden, we'll be doing a deep investigation into my wrenches to find out who's hiding people. But I did figure out, I did finally figure out a much easier way. I guess YouTube improved it, and found a much easier way to unhide people. So people who have been telling me to unhide them, please, and unblock them, I think I got them. So, and that's special thanks to Cherry as well. Cherry behind the scenes has been very helpful. As she always is. Yeah, man, you know, like oh wait, real quick. Oh wow, thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Donna sent a Venmo for $25. It says your next trip to Boston. That's very, very helpful. Thank you. Street Squirrel, 2 years, homie. 2 years. 2 years that I've known you, and 2 years that you've been a member, bro. Like, and yo, those socks, I didn't catch it at first. Like, I didn't realize what was on your socks. I didn't realize it, and they're amazing. Like, I need to get multiple pairs of socks in that fashion, with different friends' faces on them. I need that to happen. Yeah, I mean, chef's kiss, greatest fucking pair of socks I've ever seen. Nobody's ever gonna top that. If this is one thing that is for certain, Street Squirrel, okay? 2 things, as a matter of fact. One is you can take lime juice in the eye like a motherfucker that I never even seen in my life. You did it very well and very gracefully even. Sorry about that. I'll always feel bad about that. But you also have the greatest pair of socks that I will ever see. There's no way to top that. There's no way to top that in my book. There's no way, like, I mean, somebody's going to be like, oh, cool, I got these cool Batman socks, you know, like Frank Miller design, blah, 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 blah. I'm just using my imagination here. No, Street Squirrel has glare socks. That tops everything. That tops everything. I don't know anybody who has themselves on somebody's socks. I don't know anybody. And I'm glad it was you, Street Squirrel. That shit would have, like, I'm not trying to lie. If it was like Tom CPU, that shit would have freaked me out. I would have been like, what the fuck? I'm totally kidding. No, man, I love Tom. Like, that shit could go either way. Somebody getting their socks, somebody getting your face all over their socks, that shit, that could go either way. You know? I'm glad it was you, Street Squirrel. So yeah, man. Sergeant Sean Good of the Canton Police Department has been suspended with pay. So he's on a paid vacation indefinitely. That's nice to know. It's really nice when our dirty cops that we've been trying to expose end up getting paid vacations. We love that, don't we? What's up, Olivia? We love it. So Oh, you but did what now? I bought my husband a screenshot of your show on a shirt. Right on. So your husband's walking around rocking my face on his shirt. I love that shit. That shit is just fucking crazy. Y'all are crazy. So and Laura just sent me $10 on Cash App. For the Crawford dance that I did at the beginning of the stream. I don't even know where to find that, but Ray from Dallas he plays a lot of things over and over again, a lot. It's still fucking fun and hilarious. But he also, one of those things that he plays over and over again a lot is the footage of Crawford dancing at the Timu Wilbur show. And it's fucking hilarious. And so I figured I'd give you guys a little taste, you know? I figured I would. Miss Takes 888, thank you so much. I can't find your members only live from today. Gone. Yeah, I took it down. It was a little too spicy for my taste. I took it down. But you know, it is what it is. Because the thing is like, I don't like to get fucking heated, bro. You know what I mean? And I do get heated from time to time. And that was just more of me being heated than I wanted memorialized, you know. So I took it down. How do I? It's just the way that God designed me. Thank goodness. I'm just kidding. But it's just, yeah. It's weird, you know. All my hair turned white, like gray, started when I was like 30, really young. And that's hereditary. My grandmother was the same thing with my grandmother. Thank you, Will and Cherry. So happy to be free. You're welcome. You're welcome. And yes, thank you, Cherry, for your help with that. But my eyebrows just never turned white. Not yet. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. You know, I'm thrilled about that. But and I don't mind having gray hair. I really don't. So many of my friends went like bald at 30. And I was like, man, as long as it's all there, I don't give a fuck what color it is, dude. So I just blessed that I didn't go bald yet. You know, like at my age now, if I started to, I'd be like, whatever. You know, like I'm at that age where I just really don't give a fuck. But yeah, I mean, listen, dude. So Sergeant Sean Good is suspended with pay. Let me just read the article here. A member of the embattled Canton Police Department has been placed on paid administrative leave following allegations of misconduct. The town and interim police chief said Monday. The officer was identified as Sergeant Sean Good, who is now the subject of an internal affairs investigation, according to an updated statement released by Canton and the interim police chief, Joseph Perkins. Yeah, not having a whole lot of faith in IA in Canton, just for the record. When you have McAlberts running around all around that town, and the kind of cops that have been running around in that town and doing the things that those cops have been doing running around that town, I don't have a whole lot of faith in internal affairs in Canton, if I'm just being completely honest. Because now, why is that? Why is that? Why all of a sudden is internal affairs investigating Sergeant Sean Good? Now, we know it has something to do with, or we think it has something to do with Michael Proctor's new text messages that have surfaced. Well, not surfaced, but are being looked at. They're just not public yet. But they're rumored to contain some racist comments, and the victim's name of a sexual assault victim's name, some pictures, some nudes of someone who was not in the text chain. And if I had to guess, if I'm being completely, objective here, I'd say that Sean Good was probably on that text chain. And it's interesting too, since he is Massachusetts State Police assigned to work for the Norfolk County DA's office. That's fascinating that he's in a text chain with a Canton police officer. Yeah. And he's not just in Albert. So, these people interacting with each other and sexting, fucking cops sexting. Because I don't give a shit. Listen, like, if I had to guess, Michael Proctor, homie, if you're listening, I think I know why Liz gave you the boot out of the house. I think I know why. Because she found out that you were sexting with other dude cops. I mean, like, no fucking doubt about it. You were sexting with dudes. Like, if you're sharing pictures, you're sexting with dudes, bro. Like, that's technically what you're doing. Technically, by sharing other people's pictures. And I mean, are you guys like, what's the talk about the sexual assault victim? What's the talk on that? I wonder. Like, and it's gross, bro. Like, imagine, dude, I can't illustrate this point enough. Like, because I can't get this picture out of my mind of Michael Proctor's fat, sweaty, greasy, hairy ass bumming around the house wearing dirty fucking clothes and farting into a couch, like laying there too, like, he's laying down with the remote, like, just being a fat, disgusting, lazy, useless fuck, drunk the whole goddamn time, limp-dicked, just useless, bro. Fucking useless. The woman who wanted to marry a cop. Right? And he's fucking useless. What's going on, bro? Let me see what's going on here. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to get into this stuff. I think I'm going to get into this stuff. I think I'm going to have a little bit of drama here today. You guys into that? Like, fuck off if you're not. It's fine, Unsubscribe if you want. I don't give a fuck. But I care very much about this community and things that happen in it. And I have very little tolerance for fake people, people with no convictions, people with cunts for brains. It annoys me. But that's going to come later. In the meantime, yeah, and Michael Proctor just being this gross, useless fuck at this point is just like, I mean, his wife, and then Elizabeth walks in the front door and sees this. What's she gonna think? And then she finds out that she's that this dude whose eyes got fat. His eye sockets got fat. That's weird, bro. His eye sockets got fat. And he fucking, his eye sockets get fat, and he's just this useless fuck. And now he's sexting with other cops. Ruined this woman's whole fantasy and fetish of being with a cop. Think about that. Like, she marries this dude because she always wanted to be a cop, because she always thought cops were just and all war and I'm protecting and serving, right? This is her whole thing. You know, it kept her creamy her whole life. And then she marries this douchebag, and he just ruined her whole image of what cops are supposed to be. They went from being to, hey, dude, want to see somebody naked? Ooh. Like, that's fucking heartbreaking, bro. Get the fuck out. Like, I don't blame her at all. Like, I would even be like, yo, Liz, call me, if she didn't sit there and defend that dickhead on fucking television. But no, I mean, gross. Because now, like, dude, like, when you look at Michael Proctor, dude, like, you listen to the guy talk, like, it's bizarre. It's bizarre that anybody let that dude stick their dick in him. It's crazy to me. And it's kind of hilarious. It sucks for Karen Reed. It sucks for her family and what they've been through. It sucks for her team, who worked as hard as they did to get her acquitted pretty much twice, and did so pro bono. It sucks for the people who stood outside, like Dina here. It's good to see you. Like Dina, Scott McGinnis, all the others who stood out there every day. It sucks in that sense, but at the same time, it's kind of hilarious to see what's happening to Michael Proctor now, knowing that he was the weakest fucking link in that investigation for, like, all the shit. Like, Bukaki and fucking Tully on the stand could have absolutely fucking sold this bullshit probably. But Proctor, there's no way, because he fucked everything up. He was in charge of the whole goddamn thing, and he fucked everything up. And so, yeah, I mean, the Departed. I mean, at least Matt Damon was smart in that movie. He was a fucking grass, but he was smart, you know? And Angel Baby 32, thank you so much. Chat rats, love you. Love you, Will Glera. Will Glera, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, Proctor is the ultimate fuck up. The ultimate fuck up. Like, I'm trying to tell you people, there's no way to make him, to portray that guy in a movie without being a comedic character. Like a stupid fucking oafy retard that just fucks everything up, that you want to see bad things happen to because he's such a fucking annoying prick. Like, that's the kind of character that you want, because that's what he is. That's what he is. And you think about, and you know what? That actually brings me to my next thought. That actually brings me to my next point here. So supposedly he's rumored to be in a mental hospital. Okay. And last night, Aiden had some thoughts about Proctor being in the mental hospital. And let me
if you're really feeling suicidal, don't do it. First of all, don't kill yourself. I hope you don't. Right. But I'm glad that you're feeling that low. I'm really glad that you're feeling that low because you deserve to feel that low. That is fucking karma. You didn't end up in jail. If that's the worst thing that's going to happen to you, that's not so bad. But motherfucker, you earned that feeling. And I hope it sticks with you for a long time. I hope you feel depressed. I hope you become destitute. I hope this severely affects your relationship with your family. I hope you only get to see your kids every other fucking weekend, right? You deserve that. You don't deserve to be a fucking dad. Being a dad is a fucking honor and a privilege, right? A privilege you don't deserve because you're a useless piece of shit. You're a maggot motherfucker, right? Who abused the badge that we gave you. We trusted you. The public fucking trusted you. Your family trusted you. Your kids fucking trusted you. And look what you did with it. You don't deserve them. They're way too fucking good for you. So fuck you, Michael Proctor. I hope you have a miserable fucking existence. And I hope you're in mental fucking hell right now because you deserve that shit. You low life piece of shit fucking maggot. Next.
Okay.
If you're really
now, this is funny because this is posted. This was clipped and posted by some asshole named None at Argues with Walls on Twitter, on X. This moron says, I don't give a fuck what someone has done. This is absolutely disgusting. And to think people support this shit, shame on all of you. Yeah, okay. No shame here. None at all. None at all for supporting that. Because truer words have never fucking been spoken. And that's coming from somebody who knows what it's like to be suicidal. Who struggles with depression, struggles with anxiety, severely, by the way. But I found a way to manage it, and I'm not going to end up like offing myself. You don't have to worry about that. I found a way to work that out. But it's a thing. It's something I live with, and I always will. But the fact of the matter is the things that this guy has done, when you say I don't give a fuck what anybody has done, the things that this guy has done, he absolutely at least deserves to feel that way all the fucking time. If I got to feel this fucking way all the time, why didn't a fucking piece of shit like that? Maybe that's where Aiden's coming from. And maybe he feels that way justifiably because he sat 2 months in fucking jail simply trying to expose your ugly, dirty shit by asking questions and trying to get justice for a real cop. See, that's why I love this fucking crew. And we're actually going to go over a Microdots video too. It's good to see you, homie. And Dina, I got to do it. I got to do it because I almost missed it.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare
And Gen X did this before I actually started the live. Gen X lawyer, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. And Dina, Lizzie called supporters jobs to get them fired. She should be charged with harassment. I absolutely agree. Liz Proctor is a piece of shit too. But I totally get why she booted this fool out of the house. I totally get it. But the fact that this dude's life is fucking falling apart, good. Fuck him. Fuck him. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm blown away that anybody would even have any type of sympathy for a shitbag like this. Like, I'm blown away, considering all of the things that this guy has done. The O'Keefes, even though they support him, are probably never going to get justice for John because of Michael Proctor. Partly because of Michael Proctor. Fuck Michael Proctor. I have no reservations in fucking expressing that shit. No reservations. And then you got this one fucking dude who now, because of whatever's going on there, probably, he's on vacation. He's on paid fucking vacation. And I haven't watched this yet. I have not watched this yet. Because I was wanting to share it with you guys. And of course, how we're going to do this, folks, is you know how we do this. You're going to stop what you're doing right now. Right now. Stop what you're doing. And you're going to go give this. You're going to go give this video a like. I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to give you a minute here to do so. Well, not really a minute, but there we go. The marvelous mighty microdots, y'all.
It's strange how life works. You convince yourself that you've moved on, that the things you've done are behind you. But the past never really stays buried. It catches up to you, sometimes quietly, sometimes all at once, but always when you least expect it. Sergeant Sean Good of the Canton Police Department has been placed on paid administrative leave following allegations of misconduct. He is a lifelong Canton resident with deep connections to the family of Michael Proctor.
Sergeant Good, you grew up in Canton?
I did.
You attended Canton Public Schools?
I did.
You graduated from Canton High School?
I did.
Is it true that in your graduating class was somebody named Courtney Proctor?
Yes.
You knew Courtney Proctor?
Yes.
Sergeant Sean Good was working the dispatch desk the night John O'Keefe was murdered.
What was the timing of your shift?
12 to 8.
Thank you. And when you say you stayed inside, that meant you were handling dispatch, correct?
Correct.
And just after 1:30 a.m., while you were working dispatch, that's when you saw Brian Higgins enter the Canton Police Station at 1:30 in the morning, correct?
Correct.
Come into the dispatch area.
I said that earlier. I don't remember him coming in. Or
No, you must sub to Microdots and you must like the video because the world needs to know about Microdots.
Did I see him on the cameras walking down the hallway? We have numerous, I think we have 7 or 8 monitors in front of me that I'm able to watch people around our building.
Officer Good claims he doesn't remember Brian Higgins' presence in the comm center for 1 minute and 39 seconds. I believe he's lying. The reason is simple. John O'Keefe's death was such an extraordinary event in this otherwise quiet town that anyone even loosely connected to it would have
Dude, like, even the mastering of the sound is brilliant in these videos. Like, Richie is like so detail oriented. Like the sound. Like I've got Beats headphones on, and the sound is fucking brilliant.
Played their actions from that night over and over in their mind, working out every last detail they could recollect. Especially if it involved an unexpected late-night visit from an intoxicated Brian Higgins. Officer Good was likely the first person to encounter what should have been a suspect leaving the party. That's something you'd recall the next day and take note of.
It could be that you just saw him on a screen, or it could be that he was in your room.
Correct.
But you don't remember which, correct?
Correct.
How long did he remain at the station for?
No idea. I only saw him come in, never saw him leave or anything like that.
Officer Good didn't notice Brian Higgins leave on any of those 7 to 8 monitors as he exited the building. Walked across the parking lot.
Oh, for sure, Dina.
While
Right
making
on.
suspicious
Thank you
phone
so
calls.
much.
Moved vehicles. Moved oversized duffel bags. Turned headlights on or drove away. The fact is, Officer Good could have maintained an unbroken view of Brian Higgins for virtually every moment he was on the property.
You know
if he
he's
had
lying
wanted
about
to.
that shit.
The problem with Sergeant Good is that he's a friendly. His loyalty lies squarely with the McAlberts, and whenever they find themselves in trouble, he can be counted on to look the other way. Surpassed in his
That would have been fucking awesome.
willful blindness, perhaps, only by Mike Lank.
I believe the first person I could really get a statement from was Miss McCabe. At some point, either myself or Sergeant Lank told Miss McCabe that she needs to wake up the homeowners. We need to speak with them.
And why did you say that specifically to Ms. McCabe?
We have no idea why John O'Keefe is laying on the front lawn of a house. We have no idea. The statements from the 3 people, we need to figure out what happened that night.
And so I guess my question is more why Ms. McCabe versus somebody else?
Miss McCabe is the sister-in-law of the homeowner, so she would be a friendly face to knock at the door at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Instead of doing his job, marching right up to the residence
Wow,
and banging on
bro.
the door, Sergeant Good was looking for a friendly face to go wake up Brian. How considerate of him.
Richie's awesome, dude. So, like, yeah, this guy's we're not going to bang on the door of the house where a dead cop was just found. We're going to go find somebody who might, hey, are you busy? I brought you a coffee. Do you mind going and knocking on the door? I hate to ask. Like, what? Fucking what?
This was one of the first cowardly decisions that would ultimately make it possible to frame Karen Reed.
I said, lights just went on the front door. Let's go speak to the homeowners. And we both walked in.
Like, for real.
Sergeant Sean Good, along with Michael Lank, were the Canton officers who went into 34
Fucking embarrassing,
Fairview
dude.
to speak to Brian Albert, Nicole Albert, and Jennifer McCabe. They would spend a total of 19 minutes.
You know who I'd love to talk to? Dude, like, the conversation that I can't fucking wait to have is if and when the feds start fucking just handing out indictments of these dirty motherfuckers. I can't wait to have that conversation with the LV cops. Like, I'm hoping to bring Gonzo out of retirement and talk to that dude for a minute. You know what I mean? Brian for sure, but I can't wait, dude. Like, there has to be just a celebration, and I want those guys in on it. Because this shit is crazy. This is the craziest shit in the world, bro. It's right. I'm telling you, man, I got hope. I got hope.
That's Officer Stephen Saraf, walking over to Kerry Roberts' vehicle. Kerry and Karen had just been asked to return, so Karen could go to the hospital for observation. They're all waiting for the ambulance to arrive. Karen is inside the warm vehicle with Kerry. They take Karen away to the hospital. Meanwhile, from inside the home, Officer Sean Good radios Officer Kelly Dever, who's working the dispatch desk, to check something for him.
And meanwhile, I hate to spoil Microdot's video because I'm sure he's probably going to get to it. But meanwhile, Brian Higgins is at the police station in the Sallyport. No, I mean, not yet. Not yet. But Brian Higgins went to the fucking police station earlier that night. Dude, what is going on with my... Oh, man, I think my mouse's battery's dying. Yeah, he's on his way there. Right. My memory got a little fucked up right there. Sorry about that.
Look at my Steve. He's the first 911 call for 34 Fairview.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
Control to 682.
Yeah, no, I got it now. You guys are the best. This is how I learned of the case. You guys held my hand through this whole fucking thing.
It's unclear why he would need to request that information from dispatch. He's presumably in the presence of Jennifer McCabe, who herself called 911.
Yeah, Berkey
and could
called
easily
Higgins,
see the exact time
if
she
I
placed the
remember
call.
correctly.
Perhaps they wanted to be sure no one else saw something and reported it. Or
No,
at
he never
least were
moved any
establishing
cars.
their timeline. After all, Kerry had called the Canton police earlier and had spoke directly to Officer Good, asking if they had any...
Yeah, see, he was working the dispatch, and he's the one who took Carrie's non-emergency call. And he spoke to her directly. Thank you, Alicia, for becoming a member. What did I miss? Hold on.
Control to 682.
All right. You guys are, thank you for that, because I would have totally just glossed right over that.
Take Karen away to the hospital. Meanwhile, from inside the home, Officer Sean Good radios Officer Kelly Dever, who's working the dispatch desk, to check something for him.
Control to 682 control. Look at my Steve. He's the first 911 call for 34 Fairview. Timeline. Control to 682. First call came in at 6:04 a.m. Control to 682. 682. Looks like the call came in at 6:04 a.m.
Damn, I don't want to block the...
Roger, thank you.
It's unclear why he would need to request that information from dispatch. He's presumably in the presence of Jennifer McCabe, who herself called 911 and could easily see the exact time she placed the call. Perhaps they wanted to be sure no one else saw something and reported it. Or at least were establishing their timeline.
That's fucking
After all,
crazy.
Kerry had called
Hold
the
on.
Canton police
You guys are gonna have to give me a little grace here, because I need to listen to that one more time.
the home. Officer Sean Good radios Officer Kelly Dever, who's working the dispatch desk, to check something for him.
Control to 682 control.
Because Jen McCabe's right there.
He's the first 911 call for 34 Fairview. Timeline. Control to 682. First call came in at 6:04 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it could be a big nothing burger, but
Control to 682.
it could be evidence that
682.
there was a big cover up here.
Looks like the call came in at 6:04 a.m. Roger, thank you.
It's unclear why he would need to request that information from dispatch. He's presumably in the presence of Jennifer McCabe, who herself called 911 and could easily see the exact time she placed the call.
What's
Perhaps
up,
they
Ray?
wanted to be sure no one else saw something and reported it. Or at least were establishing their timeline. After all, Kerry had called the Canton police earlier and had spoke directly to Officer Good, asking if they had any information about where John was. This was Officer Sean Good's view as he approached
There we
34
go.
Fairview Road for the second time.
I hope
On the
that's
morning
loud
of
enough.
January 29th, 2022. At this moment, he was returning after fetching his leaf blower. In a few minutes, him, Lang, and Gallagher would conduct the first search of the crime scene. Just before Canton police were conflicted off of the investigation.
Microdot said, after fetching his leaf blower.
And had you ever been to that house before?
No.
When Sergeant Good said he'd never been there before, while under oath, he wasn't making a true statement. Both Sergeant Good and Sergeant Lank had been to 34 Fairview Road years earlier when they extended preferential treatment to Brian Albert's youngest brother, Tim Albert, after he committed a hit and run.
And the suspect vehicle had fled the scene, and the oil spill actually drove into 34 Fairview.
Then you find him trying to hide out at 34 Fairview.
The evidence in that case, you would agree with me, was strong against Tim Albert for that crime, was it not?
For leaving the scene, yes.
You didn't have much choice. I mean, there you have it. The evidence is right in front of you. You can't really cover that one up, right?
Interim Chief of Police Joseph Perkins put out a statement on November 3rd, confirming that the town had been notified of allegations of misconduct, discovered during an investigation into a former member of a different agency.
Did you plant evidence?
Absolutely not. And I'm laughing because it's such a ridiculous accusation. It's something I would never do. I've never done.
You know, most people would.
And there's no evidence of it.
Like, my man, you're going to go on 2020 and still look greasy. Like, you're going to go on 2020 and look like you've been swimming in fucking bourbon for the last goddamn month. Like, I'm not even going to shave and take a shower. I'm just going to, it's 2020. Fuck it. What, dude? Like, you look gross, bro. You look gross. You look like a couch farter. You look like a couch farter. Like a guy who farts into a couch. That's what you look like on 2020, bro.
It could be on Michael Proctor's phone that would implicate Sean Good in misconduct. A text message? A photograph? Or is it possible his name was mentioned in a separate conversation? And what is the nature of the allegations? Will it affect the Karen Reed case? For now, we can only speculate.
We're talking about people in your community, your neighbors, who believe it. This is not strangers. This is people.
What do you mean? Does he have Cheeto stains on his fingers, bro? He has them on his fingers and his balls because he's scratching his balls on the fucking couch with his Cheeto dusted fingers, bro. That's what dudes like that do.
Canton. Why do you think that is?
That's just the loud minority. The silent majority we've had an overwhelming amount of support.
Whatever support he once had has completely evaporated. Michael Proctor is a dead man walking. No one wants to be associated with him now. As for Sean Good, the details of what he's being accused of remain unclear. But one thing is certain, there must be a deep, independent investigation into these allegations, and if they're proven true, those responsible must be held fully accountable.
Fucking awesome, people. Microdots, fantastic. Thank you for making that. Microdots, brilliant as always, and on point, amazing. Yeah. You're a treasure. You're a fucking treasure. So all right. I don't even know if I even want to get really into it, man. I'm just really fucking, because I gotta say, man, Aiden talking about what he talked about last time when he was live Sunday was I agree with everything he said, you know. It's you know, he might be a little bit more colorful in his ways of describing things, but overall, you know, thank you, Michelle Robinson, for becoming a member. Appreciate it. I really, really love this community. I really love it. And I have taken it personally that people have and I'm not over it. Like, I'm just not fucking over it. I've taken it personally that people have made a conscious effort to divide it. And I think that that's disgusting. You know, I mean, you look at people, like, look at, all you have to do is see where we're at here. Like, all you have to do is see who is focused on what the right things are. Now, I'm a little bit more focused on the community aspect of it. I've always really enjoyed that. When I first joined the true crime community, I got really excited about it. I was so naive, and you know, it was really cool to just, you know, feel strongly about something with a whole lot of people when it comes to justice for victims and yeah, man. And when people just try to pervert it, it grosses me out, you know, because the bottom line is, you know, it's not the kind of thing that, you know, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, Will Glairer, you have to, like, you got to rise above that. Don't address it. Don't talk about it because it's beneath you and blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is a poison. It's a cancer. And I'm not going to, you know, like, first of all, I'm so glad that I have Olivia in the chat right now, because the fact that people came at her at all is insane. It's fucking insane. But the fact that people are still going at her is even more fucking insane. And for some reason, this is accepted by people. This is not only accepted, but it's pushed, it's perpetuated. And all because she had her own dynamic with a guy that she met online, which happens. I'm damn sure not judging anybody for that shit. But she met somebody, and my personal interaction with Olivia, I gotta say, honestly, she definitely seems like the type that really values her privacy. She's not just going to put all her shit out there. And Jennifer, thank you so much. I hope so, Jennifer. I hope so. And I don't, you know, I don't think it's cool that you know, because what it boils down to is now just the Olivia aspect. I'm not even going to dwell too much on it, but just the Olivia aspect of all of this should tell you that there's something seriously wrong with the people in this community, with some of the people, I mean, to be fair, excuse me. The fact that people are concerned with whether or not she was forthcoming about who she was to someone, why does anybody give a fuck? Why does anybody care? Why is anyone concerned about that? It's bizarre. Like, you are a bizarre, sick, twisted fucking asshole if you think that it's your business whether or not Olivia fucking catfished somebody or not. And she didn't, by the way, just for the record. But the fact that people want to know says everything about you. The fact that you want to know says everything about you. You are a cunt. I mean, you are a cunt if you are concerned with people's personal shit that have nothing to do with you. And that's how we ended up here, by the way, which I'll digress and move on. But that's why we're here, aren't we? We're here because something may or may not have happened. And I said, it's none of my fucking business. I don't care. That's it. That's all I did. Wow. I don't care. Like, do I condone recording someone without their knowledge? No. But do I think that it is some horrible fucking crime to do to somebody? I honestly, I live in a state where you can fucking record somebody without their knowledge. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, that's honestly how I feel about it. Let's just put all the cards on the table. I don't give a fuck if Turtle Boy recorded Karen. I don't care. It makes no fucking difference to me. And honestly, it makes no fucking difference to her. Like, it is not that serious. He's not using it to... where is it? Why isn't it... If it's so public that it happened, then why the fuck isn't it just fucking out there? Why isn't he using it? Why isn't he using it as content and blasting her and saying blah, 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 blah? Why isn't he blackmailing her? Like, if it's such a fucking horrible tragedy that fucking happened here, such a fucking victim creating situation, where's the fucking victim? I'll tell you who. Nurse Kim, Olivia, me, Aiden, Jimmy. Like, and any support that Karen Read may have lost, she did that to herself. Yeah, I fucking said it. I'll say it again. She did it to herself. If that was her that jumped into the Six String Channels chat and dropped that fucking nuke in that chat, then yeah, she did that to herself. Because I've done nothing but be loyal, kind. The Sixth Street Channel, I was nothing but kind to them too. Me and James Jackson have matching t-shirts. He's got a t-shirt just like this. Because I took him to a show to see my favorite band. Because I wanted him to go. He was the one I wanted to text and be like, hey, I got an extra ticket. Come out. And I did. And he came out. And we had a nice time. But the bright side of this is, the bright side of all of it is that I see who people really are, and everyone does now. Everyone sees what a cunt Crawford is. Everyone sees what a cunt LTL is too. Sorry, I've been defending him. But I told you, and I meant it, anybody who supports that fucking channel that has deliberately divided this community is dead to me. Fuck you. You get no quarter here. Anyone who supports them, anybody who I see in that chat and I see them in here, they're fucking gone. I don't want them here. I don't want you fucking stinking up my fucking channel. Fuck you. You're trash. You're garbage. I don't give a fuck if you think that it's entertaining, because to me, it's not entertaining. To me, these guys fucking destroyed this community. They divided it. They didn't destroy it. They can't destroy it, because here we all are. And Aiden's right. Look at who we have on our squad. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't draw the line. Aiden didn't draw the line. Karen Reed, if that was her, dropped that nuke in that chat and fucking drew a line in the sand, and that's it. I didn't fucking do shit except raise money and fucking spread awareness. That's all I did. Rad House Media, what's up, homie? Remember, for 2 months I ride with the glare. I ride with Rad House Media too, man. We got good people with good hearts and good intentions. Because if you ever cared about this community, you would not support a channel that did everything they could to divide it. For just the sheer purpose, just the sheer reason of jealousy. Just jealousy and envy, and it's fucking gross, dude. Boston Babe, thank you so much. Boston adores you. Always, Glare. Thank you, Boston Babe. Dude, whether you like it or not, that's the point. I see people saying, I get it. And here's the thing is, she's not entirely to blame, but she's accountable. Thank you, Dina. It tells you something when someone as influential, being the source subject of this entire thing, when that person, everyone who were boots on the ground, who helped with her defense, are on this side of the line in the sand that she drew. What does that fucking tell you? What does that tell you? Like, LTL just super chatted these assholes. I just saw it 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. And it's like, it's the most pathetic shit in the world. You know the kind of people who gravitate to that channel that deliberately tried to divide us? Do you know the element? Sorry, pathetic fucks who want to be accepted so badly. Literally everybody that you see in there supporting it are sorry, pathetic fucks that want to be accepted so badly, but are not willing to do the one simple thing that gets you accepted. generally by decent people, which is be consistent, have convictions, stand by them. That's it. It's not that hard. But I guess it's hard for shitty, fucked up assholes. I guess it must be difficult for fucking shitbags. Let me see. If that was Karen, then that was in that Sixth Street show and said what she said. She lost everyone that would have had her back. Now all she has left is those shitbags. And see, here's the interesting thing about that. I still support Karen Read. Why would I not? She was innocent. What happened to her was wrong. Because, as I said before, this was never really about Karen Read. This was never really about Aiden Turtleboy, Dr. Turtleboy, Mr. Media Carney. This was never really about them as it was about what is happening to them. What are we here doing? We're exposing the shit that they became victims of. That's all we're doing. This is about justice and fighting injustice and exposing corruption. This has always been about that. Heed those words. Remember those words? Karen Read is all of us. Think about what that really means. It means that what we're focused on here is what's happening to her. She's not a fucking rock star that sold whose records went fucking platinum, bro. She's a regular person with a loving family who got in a fucked up situation. That's it. There's no talent there. Now, I will give her credit that she's talented in fighting for her defense. She's intelligent. She pulled that off. Every single member of her defense team will say that she was an intricate part of that whole process. But it doesn't mean that someone like this can't be flawed in character. It doesn't mean that. But yes, I'm going to follow and support every step of the way through this civil process. Every fucking step of the way, I'm going to do that. But there are people in the community that are fucking dead to me, dude. Like, I don't want nothing to do with anybody who supports that fucking channel, dude. Because they never cared about this community. They never cared. Because they deliberately tried to divide it. Simply because they were jealous of Turtle Boy. Simply because they were jealous of me. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. I mean, that's what it boils down to. Yeah, just to make the point, if there's anybody in here that you see that's been supporting that channel and you have a wrench, you have my permission today and today only, as long as you are 100% sure that you saw them being supportive of that channel, fucking boot them. Get rid of them. I don't want anybody in here who supports that shit, because this, as I've said 100 times, This is the most important experience that I've ever had in my life. This is the most important thing that I've ever been a part of. And what makes it what it is the support that Karen Read had or has. It's the support that Aiden has. It is us, all of us. That is what matters to me. That is what I'm trying to preserve. That is what I'm trying to protect. That is what I have respect for. And so I take it personally because of the hospitality that has been shown to me. How I have been embraced by a city that I only visited once when I was a kid. I take it personally that someone tried to divide this just for the sake of drama and just because they're too fucking talentless, too fucking dumb to even provide fruitful insight on the very subject. I mean, all of them, none of them. LTL's boring as fuck. Crawford can't do a show he can't fucking get views unless he has fucking guests on his show doing the thinking for him and talking for him. And then these douchebags just go over the waterfall video for fucking 2 years. Whoopity-doo, bro. Okay, the waterfall video. Awesome. There's so much other shit that comes with this case. Yeah, the Higgy call. And the only reason Higgy called into that show was because he didn't think anybody would fucking hear it because nobody fucking listens to these assholes. That's it. That's it. The Matas do love Aiden, and I love the Matas. They're fantastic. Yeah, and I hope I mean I reached out to somebody that I know Bob was trying to reach in regards to his podcast. And I reached out to that person and hopefully they get in contact with each other. I kind of called in a favor there. So yeah, I really love Defense Diaries. They're good people. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, dude, where's Crawford been on Turtle Boy's hearings? And that's what's interesting is, like, I'm not saying this because I want all these accolades for making this extra effort, because to me, when it's something that I'm passionate about and I care about and I could just do it, I don't have no, I'm not, it's not much of an effort, you know, like I went to the first Turtle Boy hearing that I attended was right after Riot Fest. I was visiting Chicago and I changed my flight, paid a little bit of extra money, changed my flight, and just flew out to Boston from Chicago. And I've done this several times. And the fact is, I mean, it's because I fucking care. It's not because I want people to be like, oh, good for you, Glare. I don't care about that. Dude, I hardly create any content at all when I'm in Boston. It is just all about being supportive. That is what I am only focused on when I'm there. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fucking true, dude. Like I just don't like fucking jello need fucking douchebags who fucking will try to undercut somebody rather than just fucking make an effort to be more interesting. Don't hate on other people because they happen to be more interesting than you. You fucking make yourself more interesting. That's not my fault that you're a boring idiot. That you're a boring, whiny, inconsistent douchebag. That's not my problem. That's not my fault. No, man, I really liked JFK and James Jackson too, man. I really did. You know, like and for anybody to support because they just decided to go, ooh, we can't fucking bring anything of value to the table, so what we'll do is we'll create drama which will draw views, which is all they did. Now, in the community that I left behind before this one, in that community, that's what you do. I didn't, but that's what they did. And then they brought that here and fucking muddied the water, put ink in the water, poisoned the well. And I'm mad about that. Thank you, Dr. Jen and Toxic. Will, I admire your authenticity and character. Some people do not have any morals or loyalty anymore. It pisses me off too. Yeah. Like, because here's what happened. I'm about to tell you guys a story that I haven't shared with anyone. So, out of nowhere, this was a while back, Karen Reed messaged me accusing me of hearing or sharing or getting a recording, all of which were up in the air. And I said, no, this didn't happen. And basically, and this is why I believe this was Karen Reed and JFK's chat. Because she straight, flat out accused me. And I denied it, rightfully. Rumor, hearsay, bullshit. I have no interest in hearing a recording of Karen Reed that's personal between her and anyone else. I have no interest in that. And I flat out fucking denied it. Rightfully. So imagine how I feel right now knowing that she not only did that and made me out to be, she fucking made me out to be a fucking liar when I've done nothing but be supportive to her. I've done nothing but be supportive. Nothing other than be supportive. Then I got accused. And she basically was trying to recruit me because she's trying to go up against Aiden for whatever reason. She just doesn't like Aiden for whatever fucking reason. And I don't understand. And I don't fucking care. And she made me feel somehow disloyal to her because Aiden and I are friends. I don't fucking care about her relationship with Aiden. Never have. Like, I would like to see them work together and get along. I'd love that. I'd like to see that happen. But at this point, I really don't care. Because A, I think that Aiden is fine on his own. I mean, sure, would his brand sell better with Karen Read in the mix of it? Of course, sure. But it's not necessary, because here's the difference. Karen Read, this is what she's known for. This is it. Now, it's a big deal. Don't get me wrong. It's a big deal. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. And yeah, like that's it. She's not going to make a career out of being framed for murder. I mean, she could use it as a template to build some new career, great. But at the same time, I mean, the more time goes by, the less anybody's really going to give a shit. That's a fact. Aiden exposed the corruption in Norfolk County. Aiden showed that he's capable of exposing corruption. You think this is going to be the last thing Aiden gets his hands into? You think this is going to be the last thing for Aiden? You don't think Aiden is going to build a career off of this moving forward? So the way I look at it is, I mean, Aiden's good. And all I wanted, dude, all I wanted was for her to just keep me the fuck out of it. That's all I wanted. That's literally all I asked for. Just keep me the fuck out of it. And I got dragged in the fucking middle. What are you saying, Sleuthy? Right, but isn't what she's doing harming his career? It's okay with her. No, a little bit, but people aren't fucking dumb and they can see. Her jumping in that the chat of those fucking idiots and starting all that shit, people fucking see. I mean, I got 1.4 thousand people in here that fucking agree with what I'm saying. This is not, I mean, if she's gonna be above the shit, be fucking above it. And no, man, I'm not subscribing to this whole fucking Saint Karen bullshit. I'm just not doing it. Fuck that. I did nothing wrong, and I got fucking shit for it. And I got put into a fucking position as though I owed her something. Because, yes, I'm grateful for the seat in the courtroom that I got as many times as I did. I'm grateful for being invited to fundraisers and dinners. But I wouldn't have been invited to a fundraiser if I wasn't there to raise funds for her. Right? So I didn't get funds raised for me by me making appearances at these fundraisers, did I? The money that I made from this community, the majority of it went towards flying to Boston and raising more money for her. And no, scratch that. And it's good to see you, Grandmaster Sid Sophos. I raised more than 60K for her. Try that. But I didn't do that. You guys did. I didn't do that. You guys did that. Because I took pleasure in doing this. I've never felt like this was work. It feels like it right now because I don't like this shit. I don't like it at all. And the only reason those were successful is because you guys are fucking awesome. That's the only reason those streams were successful, because you guys were fucking awesome. And because there's other creators who donated their time to join me. And we just had a good time on here. We just had a good time. Why? Because we really believed in what we were doing. And this just keeps happening. And I'm telling you, man, like I'm just gonna start taking note of anybody who contributes to that shit. Like, dude, Aiden is facing like 95 years in fucking jail right now, dude. For talking, for asking questions. And yeah, personally, I mean, again, none of my business. I didn't fucking go one way or the other. None of my business. But when Aiden played that fucking clip of the Howie Carr show, I'm telling you right now, that totally felt like a fucking jab. Let me see if I can find that real quick. And I don't mean a jab from Aiden. Let me just do it the easy way here. I just got to find the part. I didn't listen to the spaces. I mean, pay close attention to this. Like, after everything,
her show, of course, she said, like Howie Carr asked her, is there anybody you want to thank? And she said something to the effect of, yeah, I want to thank you, Howie. I forget the exact quote. I mean, I'm sure somebody has it somewhere, right? I forget the exact quote that was used, but it was like, thank God for Howie Carr, like in your dogged journalism or something to that effect. And, I did not say a word about it. You go check the record. There are zero comments from me anywhere.
I didn't see Nurse Kim was in here. Hey, Nurse Kim.
About that interview. There was a lot of comments from other people. Okay. You did not hear a word. I think I got it. You might have it somewhere here. Yeah.
Oh, you know it, Nurse Kim. Same.
What's this one say? Oh my God, 50-50. They wanted
the thing is, here's the one thing you can take to the fucking bank. Thank you, Dina. Yeah, everybody needs to go. Here's something you can take to the fucking bank. Okay? Is everyone who's on this side of the fence right now this has been people who have done nothing but be 100% supportive. This is everyone on this side of the fence right now are the ones who have been consistent. One thing you can take to the bank is that the blessing in all this is that true colors are being shown. Everyone is now finally being seen for who they are. I am, Nurse Kim is, Olivia Nile is, Jimmy, we all are. Aiden is, but also Sixth String Channel, Crawford, LTL. I mean, it's undeniable. Shit. Karen Reed. So, and I just don't give a fuck anymore, dude. Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. Sit here and act like somebody just because they're a victim in a situation that all of a sudden they're fucking flawless characters. Bullshit. Pay close attention to this.
Karen Reed. No, they wanted me, stupid. They wanted me and Karen Reed. If they wanted, look at this fucking retard. Carla. Shame on you, Carla. If they wanted Karen Reed, they would have just fucking called Karen Reed. They called me. And we're like, yeah, you should do a show here. Can you get Karen Reed too? That'd be cool too. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So let's do it 50-50. What the fuck am I supposed to give her? Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so this is the actual interview, right? This is like when Howie asks her about this. This is what happens. Hold on, let me pull it up.
And Karen, would you like to say anything to anybody as we leave here? And because you're probably not going to be doing that more interviews for a while.
So would you like to say anything?
What do you want to say?
What I said when I came out of the courthouse after the acquittal is just thank you to just so many people. It feels like already a short lifetime ago, but it's only been 2 months. But the support, even how
man, and I still I'm not going to insult her, call her names. I'm not going to do that because the fact is that, dude, her family has been amazing to me. Her family's been great. But her, for some reason, I just can't fucking figure out why. It's as if she's going out of her way to be shitty. It's bizarre.
Of not even but from you and this station and having the guts to report on what was actually happening.
So Howie had the guts to report on what was actually happening.
And
now you need to let I'm going to let Aiden here explain what happens. I'm going to let him elaborate in a second here, but think about what she just fucking said. You're going to tell me that wasn't a fucking deliberate jab? Because I happen to know for a fact that there was already beef about her not saying thank you. Just a simple fucking thank you. Just simple acknowledgement. Like, just simple, basic fucking acknowledgement. Who better? Who more deserves it? I don't care if you don't like the guy. Doesn't matter. Somebody with integrity would swallow that shit and just fucking do it anyway. Because it is what it is. Aiden is the reason why Karen Read has the support that she has. That is undeniable. That is undeniable. And I get somebody feeling like, oh, well, you know, I don't like to fucking, I don't want to blow up somebody's fucking head who talks about themselves so much, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. What's right is right. I don't give a fuck. You need to fucking, the right thing to do, the decent thing to fucking do is give this man his due props. And he's being incredibly humble about it. If you ask me, he's actually still being incredibly humble about it. What's up, Mazza Media? It's good to see you, homie.
Not worried about any kind of retribution.
Oh, like Howie was not worried about any kind of retribution because Howie really put his freedom on. The cops really came after Howie. Now, mind you, Howie didn't write about this story once. And Karen used to complain about this to me all the time. And I got the fucking receipts. She would complain, why isn't Howie Carr writing about this? This is right up his fucking alley. It's government corruption. And he didn't say a fucking word about it. And the truth of the matter is, and I went on Howie Carr show, and I've talked about this before, they would not let me talk about, if you go back on the early days, they would not let me accuse the McAlberts of being involved in this. They're like, you can't accuse other people of being involved. You could talk about the investigation. You could talk about this. You could talk about that. You can't accuse the McAlberts, or we can't do that. We get sued and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. I played. So that has changed obviously over time, but Howie would not let me talk about that when I first went on. And Howie was a fan of mine. He's a follower of mine. So Howie goes on here, and Howie didn't write about it until I got arrested. So he wasn't interested in covering this when it was just.
See, I didn't even know that. So Howie Carr started writing about the Karen Read case after I did. After I started talking about it. I didn't even know that. Because it was so close. I was like, I never heard of Howie Carr. I don't know who Howie Carr is. But obviously, if you're local in Boston and you follow the Whitey Bulger stuff, then okay. And I learned that. But Aiden got arrested. And I mean, that I started talking about the Karen Read case, I guess maybe like a month or two before Aiden got arrested. Because as I've said a million times, like Aiden's arrest is what really piqued my interest about this case. Like that's when I was really like, what the fuck is going on over there? But I'm telling you right now, like, I can't wrap my head around, now that she's been acquitted, why she wouldn't be 100% Team Aiden, considering what he's still going through, considering what he's still dealing with. It's bizarre to me. And all I can think is that it's just spiteful. And why? That makes no sense.
Karen Reed being arrested because, you know, he wasn't convinced that this was a cover up. Okay. He eventually came around, as a lot of people did, but he wasn't convinced at first. He wasn't willing to put himself. What was the comment?
In the
did.
station and having the guts to report on what was actually happening.
So she wanted to thank him for having the guts to report on what was happening, which he didn't have. No offense to Howie, he didn't have the guts to report on it initially. After I got arrested, that changed because Howie follows me and he's like, what the fuck? They're arresting Turtle Boy? That's what changed everything for Howie. That's when the columns started coming. That's when the full, flat out free Karen Reed support came, is when I got arrested. That's what got Howie's attention, right? Wasn't this other shit. It was, you know, it wasn't the Karen Reed stuff. It was the Turtle Boy stuff that got Howie's attention. And again, what was the quote here?
And not worried about any kind of retribution or political loyalties in this state and in this county.
And Karen,
so thank God that Howie, you know, wasn't worried about, you know, retribution or anything like that, because Howie's, you know, been through a lot. And, you know, this is a message from October 13th. So Howie writes about me on October 13th, and she says to me, that article was baller. The photo of you is so cool too. I've been waiting 2 years for Howie to jump on board. That's the exact text. Because fuck this shit. I'm telling the fucking truth now. I'm so sick of the lies. It says, I've been waiting for 2 years for Howie to come on board. And then on December 5th, she messages me and goes, you're going on Howie Carr now? And then I go on there and she goes, that was awesome. Quote, Howie is too lazy to get up on speed on the case, so he brings you in. That's a fucking quote from Karen Reed. Fuck that shit. I'm telling the truth. That's what it fucking says. You want the fucking truth? You want receipts? You want me to fucking post the messages? I could do that too. I got tons of shit like this. I'm fucking sick of the lies. I'm sick of the fucking lies and the propaganda coming out of the fucking JFK show, which apparently is coming from her. And if it's coming from her, then she needs to correct the record, because that's a fucking lie. I could bring it up on the big screen. I can bring the screenshot up if you fucking want, or you could fucking take my word for it. Whatever the fuck you want. I can post all the receipts if you want. But again,
lifetime.
You know why I believe that shit? A, because Aiden always has receipts. He doesn't say shit like that unless he can provide the receipts. And B, because I've had similar conversations about YouTube creators with Karen Reed. So, and mind you, make no mistake, never talk shit about other creators to her. Never. She did, but I didn't. Because this community means as much as it does to me.
But it's only been 2 months. But the support, even Howie, of not even but from you and this station, and having the guts to report on what was actually happening, and
having the guts to report on what was actually happening. I've been waiting 2 years for Howie to jump on board. Howie is too lazy to get up to speed on the case, so he brings you in. Thank God. So imagine me sitting there, and imagine how insulting that is. And what did I do? What did I say? Nothing. I said fucking nothing, because I'm a team fucking player, and I was still protecting the image of Karen Reed. Okay. And I fucking sat there and I fucking swallowed that shit. Was that a slap in the face? Of fucking course it is. because it was a lie. It was a fucking lie. I mean, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, that's a fucking lie. But do I want to be the whiny one? Do I want to go out there and fucking cry about this shit? Do I want to see him whiny? No, I'm not giving that to them. I'm not giving that to them. But again, for the last month, she has been using this fucking channel to relentlessly fucking attack me and smear me and lie about me. And I just sit here with the fucking receipts on my phone, closing my fucking mouth for the sake of unity. And it's just a lie. The lies need to fucking stop. These are fucking lies. Okay. So there's that. There's the fucking truth. So anyway, and again, because I'm interested in, again, I think this is salvageable still. I do. But the lies need to stop. She had her fun. She was mad at me. Okay. She used them to dirty me up and smear me. Okay. You got your fucking hits in. Damage done. Okay. Can we move on now? Can we fucking move on? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So again, that's it. All right, cool. Anyway, let's read some turtle chat, shall we?
All right, so I mean, I don't like it, but I am a fan of the truth. You know, I mean, the bottom line here is, dude, it's like, I've never been the guy. It's just, I don't have a strand of that shit in my fucking DNA, dude. I'm just not the guy who's going to fucking treat somebody and look at somebody who is just a normal person in a fucked up situation like they're Madonna. Hell, I wouldn't even fucking treat Madonna like she's Madonna. Like, I just don't do that shit. Thank you, OG Forrest Gump. Don't forget how he had Sean in the Gulf on cue the music. Look at my man Ray has got fucking tribute handles in my chat. I love that shit. Tammy Lynn 91. Who knew about Carrie Reed before Aiden? Anyone? I did, but briefly. It didn't take you guys long to tell me about him, but again, as you guys remember, Deeds on the Streets and Chasing told me about the Karen Reed case. And then Sleuthy Goosey, I got Sleuthy Goosey's spreadsheet, which was a godsend. I mean, I'd love to see that shit. Now, me, I'm not. I'm in no way any person of significance in comparison to Aiden. So I mean, I know that what I'm doing here is like probably just going to make me dead to the whole Reed family. And that's just something that I'm willing to take. It's just what it is. That's fine. But the thing is that would be hurtful if I was doing something wrong, if I was telling lies, if I was being untruthful. And I am not. So I know that if a mediation were to take place, I'm all for it. I hope it happens. Cool. But I know that I am of no significance to where a mediation would even be an effort for that would even be ventured. Alessi for life, thank you so much. TB has the receipts. The truth will come out. And just for you,
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading than that? And what could be more important?
so, and that's fine. That's fine with me. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
But here's the thing, man, is I've been here for 6 years and I'm gonna be here. And that's it. And I'm always gonna stick to the things that are, in my opinion, very, very important. So, let me do this real quick. Hold on. And it is what it is, but I as well am sick of the lies, and I'm sick of the I just don't have it in me, dude. Like, I have a severe lack of patience for wishy-washy fucks. I have a severe lack of patience for that. People who are in this just for the entertainment of drama and like to see people at odds with each other, who have done things so significant. But I'm glad, because like I said, I like that the Sixth Stream channel made it very easy for me to see all my trash piled up in a nice, neat little pile where I can see them. I can see everybody who fucking sucks right there. And that's where I'm at. Now, hold on. I am getting some donos here, and I don't want to not read them because I'm bad about that shit. So hold on. So P or Pear donated $10 and said, listen to the glare. Thank you so much. Jackie sent $25 treats for Clubber. Brenda sent $20. Live your truth, Brenda G. And Roberta sent $25. It says he's out bail. She's on DUI probation. I think it's protecting both of them. Advice from counsel. You're an amazing community. They won't go after Howie Carr. Pigs need to be purged. Then it will be a great reunion. That would be all good and dandy, because I considered that until I got dragged into the shit and I saw how she would, and I saw her the way she behaved towards me. Like, that would be all good and dandy if that were it, but that's not it. It's not it. So, and I mean, if, like, I understand, if that's the case, I get it. But the problem with that is we're not talking about that. We're talking about, I mean, a simple thank you would not hurt her in any way, shape, or form. There's a way to word it. There's a way to do it to where she's not going to be implicated in anything because she didn't do anything as far as that goes. Like, as far as her and Aiden having an association, they didn't collude to intimidate witnesses. They didn't do anything like that because Aiden didn't even intimidate any fucking witnesses. So that's just a bunch of bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Lolo the good dog, thank you so much. Karen Reed goes on Howie to spite Turtle Boy. Then Howie uses Karen Reed to promote his book. Checkmate, right. So the phone lines are open, guys. Let me put up the number there. Thank you.
Call from Mary.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's Mary in Seattle.
Hey, Mary in Seattle. How are you doing?
I was having a real shitty day, but I guess you are too. So
I'm just
said to you.
Yeah, like I'm just, man. It's all these elephants in the room that we're not supposed to fucking talk about, and I'm sick of that shit. You know?
Well, I'm glad you said what you said, and oh, we got a delay. I just looked at my TV and you were talking. It's like, what's going on? I'm glad you said about Karen and what happened. One thing I got to do first for myself. I've been blocked for a month, and I'm a member. And God damn it, Will, check your email.
Oh, I'm terrible about my email.
So if you can get Cherry or something on it, I'd appreciate it. You've got a couple emails from me.
Okay, email me your channel URL, and I can unblock it that way.
Okay, I didn't do that part, but okay, I will.
Yeah, do that, and I can unblock it that way. It used to be you couldn't do that. Now you can, which is pretty great.
I've been bugging everybody in the chat. Tell Will.
It used to be I used to be like, hey, if you get blocked here, dude, too fucking bad. Like, because it was such a tedious process to unblock people. You have to go through this list, and sometimes the names don't even show up in the hidden list, even though they are hidden, and it's such a tedious pain in the ass. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. If you get blocked, you get blocked. Don't be an asshole in my chat.
Well, I guess Melanie was saying she's had a bunch of them that it's a YouTube thing. So I don't know if that's true because this happened when all the shit went down. But I mean, I've been on your side 100%. I've known about some of those dipshits for a while. But before I forget, and I know a lot of people will want to call, I don't disagree with a damn thing you said. I want you to know that because of that, whatever, Lauren freaking bitch, I went down that true crime rabbit hole. And oh my God, Will, you were part of that. Look at how far you've come. I mean, my God, you must have had low self-esteem and just been going through shit to hang out with those people. They're freaking nuts. And I think we should be more important than Karen.
I have the best and worst judgment in character. Like, it's not even that. Like, I have really good judgment in character. The problem is that sometimes I'll just overlook it and won't listen to myself, and I'll be like, and I try to be empathetic with everyone, and then I end up making friends with people who turn out being just shitty. I mean, that's the thing about like JFK, James Jackson. I considered those guys my friends at finally, at one, like,
I saw you meet James, and he was so good to you, and he was fawning all over you and getting you pot, and that blew me away. when I
Yeah,
sat
he
down.
was. I mean, and then JFK turns on me, and his balls fucking shrivel up, and then yeah, you know what I mean. And JFK and me were cool too at one point. You know, I mean,
I know.
I didn't
had to,
enjoy.
like,
I didn't
give you
enjoy
a
seeing
pass
him.
on those two.
I didn't enjoy seeing him drop God knows how much money on a fucking roulette table like an idiot. I was like, wow.
He did?
I was watching somebody with a sickness. I was like, Jesus, dude. You know, like it was bad.
Oh God. Well, you got a kind heart, and that's why you let some of those people into your life. And I'm the same way. I can't say anything else. But I know people will want to call, but I do got to say this about Karen. She broke your heart, and I get it. It sounds like she broke a lot of hearts. But something Turtle Boy said, and I believe him. He was saying months ago, Karen's going through something. She's got bad PTSD. And I thought, what a shit for saying that out loud, Turtle Boy. You know, she's your friend. This was after the trial. But I have PTSD. I'm a victim of a crime. And I don't know. I'm not going to defend her. I came in here not knowing it's crap, made up my own mind, and I'm going to do that again. She hurt you. She hurt people. I'm pissed. But
She's
probably
smart enough.
paranoid.
She's smart enough to
Stuff going on.
know. She's smart enough to know the damage she's caused, and she's done nothing about it. Period.
Oh yeah, I agree. I just think that she's probably not in a great place, and I'm not letting her off the hook. I'm just saying something's going on, and look at her defense team. Those guys aren't talking. Something happened before the end of the trial, and that makes me sad. And the whole thing's a fucking mess. And you've been steady. You've been constant. You've done so much for her. And you've got all of these people that come to your channel every day, and I send you fucking emails to unblock me, god damn it, so I can bitch. We want to hang out with you, Will, because we see your character and who you are.
I appreciate that.
So if you take that in from us, I know it's hard for you, but we do give a shit. And just let that crap, to see what happens, because there's no way that she is with James and fucking Airplane Daddy. I mean, that's sick. Something's going on with her.
I mean,
don't know.
honestly, dude, like, I mean, I just, I don't know, dude. Like, I theorize maybe she was just drunk when she jumped in that chat. You know, I mean, I don't know. You know,
I don't.
But
I want to hear. I think she needs to start speaking, and her family's going to be on your side.
no.
No.
And I don't
No,
expect
they're
them
gonna
to, and
know.
I'm not. I don't expect them to. You know what I mean? Like that. It's not. But I'm not.
Well, they're not going to come pat you on your back, but they're not going to be mad at you. They aren't stupid.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so either. You know what I mean? I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, I mean, you know, family's family, and I understand that. Like, I'm backing my family up no matter what. You know,
Right, but they aren't going to be mad at you.
yeah. I mean, it's whatever.
You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done a damn thing wrong.
No,
you
I
stood
know.
up for your friend, and you stood up for her. And I've been there for every fundraiser, and so have many in this chat. And we know what you did, and you know what you did. And right now, that has to be enough, because that's all there is. And these idiots have got to shut the fuck up. Go off with Mike and fly an airplane and play crappy music someplace else. I can't handle it.
Well, I mean,
Idiot.
Well, don't listen to it. Don't watch it.
I don't. I
You know?
I was never on their channel until this happened, and I popped in for 10 minutes and went, "What the fuck is this?" and popped right out. I couldn't do it. So anyway, I would really love it if you talked to Bob about this case in Tennessee that you would be fabulous at. The guy is maybe an informant for the FBI and didn't kill those people, and now they've stashed him away and nobody knows what jail he's in, and Bob and Allie are the only ones covering it, and it's like, I think you'd really like the case. And anyway.
Maybe the problem is that, like, I was in contact with so many creators just by DMing on Twitter, and now I can't.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, I've heard people talk about starting a petition to get me back on Twitter. If you get a petition going and then I get the link to that, I could share it in an appeal because I appeal my shit all the time, but they keep rejecting it. So
This sounds like a job for one of the smart ladies like Lucy or Olivia. If they started, I mean, I'll pass it around and sign it.
yeah,
But I suck at doing it. I got dyslexia. God knows what it would say.
I know my man Connor McManus has been on Twitter saying hashtagging X free the hashtagging X free the glare or something like that. That's really cool. So that means a lot when people do that.
We ought to, somebody get on that and let us know in chat so we can help Will. I'll do whatever I can.
Yeah.
If you unblock me, damn it.
I mean, but honestly, I mean, I go through that and I go through Twitter because I could still look at the feed, you know. I just can't comment or anything like that.
You can have my account if you want it. I never go on there anymore.
No, I want my old account
Get
back,
too
man.
pissed off.
I want my old
I know.
account back. Fuck that. Thank you so much, Tara. I will go look.
Okay, well, you take care, Will. I mean, you've done nothing wrong. I hope you believe it soon.
I do believe it. I know I didn't
Really.
do anything fucking wrong. I know for a fact I didn't do anything fucking wrong. Like, it's how is it wrong to say, keep me out of your shit? I want to mind my own fucking business. That's between y'all. How is that wrong?
It's not wrong. I see a lot of drug use maybe going on there or something because they aren't making any sense at all. I mean, my God, crazy people.
Olivia, I told somebody who was being insulting to me, I told them to go fuck their mother. Yeah, I got.
Didn't you do that last time you got booted?
yeah, they reported it, and so that violated the rules of abuse and harassment or whatever. So.
No, that's crazy. People say so much worse on there.
Yeah, I know. It was just a vindictive douchebag who reported it, and that's it.
So I guess we got to kiss Elon's ass, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I guess I can do that for you.
I've had it removed, and then I appealed it, and all I said was something about free speech, and they were like, and then they gave it back to me. But I tried that this time like 3 or 4 times. Still nothing. So yeah, I just keep getting the email saying we've reviewed and we see that you did violate the rules, and we're not going to overturn your suspension. Okay.
Well, let's throw in some law code in there about
But
freedom of speech.
but I can
bunch of
appeal
letters and numbers.
I can appeal as much as I want. So if I just keep trying, it might happen. So
Okay, well, let's get somebody smarter than me on this. That is a good writer to write your thing for you.
Oh,
See what we can do.
Okay. Well,
I got good thoughts, but I can't put them on paper with ADD and dyslexia. God knows you'd probably be signed up for the military when I was done.
that might actually work. All
I
right.
should let you go. I know many want to call. So have a good night. Thanks, Will.
All right. Have a good one.
Call from
Lauren.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey. Yes, we need you back on Twitter. We definitely do. That's a must. No, I just wanted to call and say I'm just disappointed because I loved like all of the creators and everybody brought something different to the table. And unfortunately, with everything that happened, it's very hard to feel a certain way and not pick a side. And
that's it. It's like, I mean, the line, I didn't draw the line, but I'm not going to sit here and act. I'm not going to sit here and act like the line wasn't put there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done doing that shit. I'm not doing that.
No, that's completely fair. And I'm disappointed because this community is wonderful. Like, it's full of people like you who literally have the biggest heart and want to help. And we have so much good that we can do. And I feel like there was a divide put here on purpose. And
I agree.
I love Karen, her support. You know, I will never stop supporting her, but that she knew what she was doing, and I'm sorry.
I agree.
I just feel disappointed.
I feel that she
and-
deliberately, I feel that she texted me in a deliberate attempt to recruit me against Aiden. That's what I absolutely believe.
And I'll just be frank with you. I don't care if you heard anything or not. It's none of my business. And also, if somebody raised $60,000 from my defense fund, I you know, I've never been in her shoes, but I can't imagine that I would care that much either. I just don't.
I mean, and here's the thing is, even if I did hear something, I still wouldn't care about what I heard. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what was on the thing, there's so many reasons that coulda, woulda, shoulda, whatever. I mean, I've never been in those shoes to sit here and to judge someone for what they may or may not have recorded when they're up against, well, now 90 years, but before a lot more than that. I would never do that. You don't know what you would do or what you would feel the need to do. I just don't get it. And I would think of all people, she would probably understand that. So
Like, it's just so ironic that somebody who just beat a murder rap because she was innocent and falsely accused is just gonna fucking throw out accusations based on some bullshit she heard from someone. Like, it's ridiculous.
it is, and it sucks because, you know, everybody in this community, we got stuff to do. And like, I also feel it sucks, and it's kind of frustrating because there's a lot of other people who need our attention, like Aiden, like Kelsey Fitzsimmons, and this takes away from that. And how would she have felt if somebody was doing that kind of divisive stuff when her trial was going on, and when she needed us the most?
That's a great point. That's a great point, because there's other people that are in a bad situation just like she was. Why wouldn't she be empathetic of that?
Yeah.
And what we're and have respect for what we've been doing and what we're trying to continue to do. Why wouldn't she have a respect for that? That's bizarre.
And I understand everybody addressing it, and because allegations are being thrown around, and I wouldn't want my name attached to stuff without wanting to defend myself either. So it's understandable, but all of this is taking away from the good that we could be doing for someone else who needs us right now. And I just, she has to see that it's not okay. And I think at this point she needs to come out and say something. And I just don't know. The low blows from the other side, it's just gotten too low. I thought, I'll be honest, I thought that their shows were okay when they were asking questions. I'm all about questions.
Well, and
those are fair.
And the thing is, though, is those streams, I enjoyed jumping on their streams. I enjoy jumping on their streams and promoting their channel and trying to get, I did nothing but support those guys. And
yeah, you did.
And what they brought to the table was fine. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you don't have to but you have to understand, if all you're bringing to the table are little dance parties and a video from that you've gone over 1 million times, I mean, you're only going to draw so many people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't get jealous because I draw more people and because Aiden draws more people. Look at Aiden has exactly the fucking amount of subscribers and supporters as he has earned. That's how it works. He has earned every single one of them because he put in the work, because he went out there and asked tough questions and risked himself going to jail. That's because he wrote article after article after article after article. Just on the Canton cover-up thing alone, he's got like going on 600 now articles that he's written. He's earned everything. I mean, he's worked his ass off to get where he is. So, to be jealous of that and be like, oh, well, I don't think he's all that, and blah, why was ready for blah, blah. That's just, and now we're seeing it. We're seeing all of the people who feel this way gravitate over there. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell me that Crawford isn't some envious fucking douche. Don't tell me that LTL isn't some envious fucking douche. As a matter of fact, LTL exposed himself as an envious douche when he went on the JFK channel with me on there. I didn't even have to do nothing.
Yeah, and I hate it because everybody was in this for one reason, or at least that's how it seemed, was fighting corruption, fighting for people who needed it. And now Karen has put this narrative out there, and that was another thing that really bothered me. She didn't want to name names, but she wanted to say creators. And that put everyone pointing in everyone's direction.
Exactly.
And that's not fair.
Right. That was so reckless. And I even texted her to tell her this. But of course we use Signal. But listen, I took screenshots of the conversation, but only my comments. I didn't take one screenshot of anything that she said, but I did take screenshots of what I said because I'm accountable for my words and I stand by my words.
Yeah.
And they're my words to fucking share if I want.
That's correct. And I don't blame you for that for 1 second. The whole thing is reckless, and Karen is so smart, and I just can't see a world where she didn't understand what this would do. And that's what's really frustrating and disappointing.
Yeah, I agree. But Jesus, man, I have no idea. Like, God, I mean, I have so many screenshots of different shit.
I won't tie up the line much longer. I just wanted to say, I think the low blows from the other side, directed at you specifically, like, that needs to stop. For somebody who says they support mental health and then to come at you the way that they have done after you've been very open and honest with things in your past when you didn't have to be, I think that is another level that is, it's low. And it hurt my heart watching the stuff that they put out about you, because they know, like many of us, depression and anxiety are very real. And to me, that was when the line had to be drawn and sides had to be taken. And I can't get down with that. And I will never be someone who can get down with that.
No, I mean, this is what I told Karen Reed here. See that? See the name?
Yeah.
So I said, this is how I spoke with her. I said, I'm not worried. I'd happily give it up. I don't know what I was talking about there, but I said, you went the wrong way. I don't want to fight, Karen. I have always believed in you, but this is all fucked up. And I went on to say, I don't want this to be fucked up, but you lost the trust of all the best creators that have been your support system for you, and not for ourselves. You only have the support of those that have been in this for themselves.
Yeah.
I went on to say,
sure,
we're all over here, Karen, and you're over there. It's shit and it sucks. And then I went on to say, you heard a rumor and now here we are. I hate this. Me, Kim, Jimmy, a few others, we've always fought for you, and you threw us under the bus for what? Your beef with Aiden? No answer after that, by the way.
Yeah, well, I mean,
no
that's
response.
Not surprising, because that was, you made a point. I mean, what are you going to say to that? That's exactly what happened. And for somebody who had a bunch of rumors and things pointed in her direction, I don't get it. It's frustrating. And the people that she was accusing are some of the most amazing people. And I don't know. I think it's time for this to end and for her to come out and say something, because obviously she's the one who's drawn the line in the sand and essentially made people choose. Because I loved everyone and I loved all of the creators, and now it is, there's certain things that I cannot get down with, and I won't get down with. And I feel that a lot of people feel the same way and are seeing it very clearly now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But
people's true colors are showing, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm actually grateful for that. I've learned to find blessings in, you know, negative shit. So
yeah, no, you have to. You do. But we love you, and we got work to do. We got a whole lot of people to free still, and we have a lot of good that can be brought out of, you know, all of these situations if the community sticks together, and we have an amazing, loving, generous, caring community that wants to fight for people and help people. And those of us that feel that way, we can stick together and we can still do good. And yeah.
I
But
agree.
anyways, we love you, and we support you.
All right. Well, thanks, Lauren, for calling. I really appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
All right.
Yeah, bye, Will.
Bye.
Call from
Robert.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this is Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. Thank you for calling, buddy.
Yeah, but I've called a bunch of times, so I'm glad I got through to your presentation.
I'm glad you got through to the presentation as well. People, always put your hands together for Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everybody.
Thanks to the antenna people.
The antenna people love you. How are you, sir?
I'm well. It's a rainy, crappy night here on the island, and I just wanted to call up and talk to the antenna people and on my favorite presentation.
Right on, man. I'm flattered that this is your favorite presentation, sir.
Sure. So, anyways, what are we talking about? About drama stuff?
I guess it's drama, yeah. I mean, you know, but I feel like it's necessary. You know, this is a community that I feel very, very passionate about, and I think it sucks that it's being divided deliberately and that people are feeding into it.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Was it yesterday morning or the day before? I woke up to a bunch of messages in my Twitter X, whatever you call it, and Mikey, Mike Cryford,
yeah,
Mikey Cryford, he spammed up my DMs, saying all kinds of crazy crap.
He's done that to me too,
and I never got into name calling like a lot of people did, and he said a lot of crazy shit. And
spicy.
It's like, what are you coming after a specially appointed prosecutor for?
I mean, what? Yeah. Why did he go after you? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's like a radio host now. He's coming after Cossie. I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, that's not cool at all, bro.
Yeah, apparently he's not a fan.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, you'd think he would be, since somebody that he's so jealous of, you're trying to throw him in jail. You'd think he'd support you.
Yeah. He was, saying I was in a den of vipers and all kinds of hyperbolic crap. It was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. He sucks. Fuck him.
Yeah, well, he's he's a big time wrestler. Right? He's gonna.
Yeah.
He's gonna take people down, and then he's gonna let them up, and then he's gonna take them down again. Did you catch that thing you said?
No, but it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, it never ceases to surprise me that a grown man would talk like that. It's really pathetic, like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to get in fucking fights with people, bro. Like, what are we, 15?
Yeah, I told this to JFK a while back. Like, we're never meeting up real world. Like, we're not going to do it, Social Greaser style, like
Right.
like The Outsiders.
Right. Like, are we gonna West Side Story that shit and just fucking meet up?
Yeah. We do it for Johnny. We do it for Johnny, dude.
Like, what the fuck is going on with their brains, bro?
That shit's not happening.
It's not happening, dude. Like I'm gonna laugh at you. Like, if you just like, hey, let's do it. Like, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, we're all going to meet up at the football field. It's going to be the socials on one side, the greasers on the other. Maybe I have a switchblade.
We got to get even with those socials.
Yeah. Nobody starts a brawl without me. We do it for Johnny.
We do it for Johnny, man. Do it for Johnny.
Give me a break.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Now people now they're getting Nan to sue people, and please just stop.
I'm telling you, dude. Ray from Dallas, bro. See if I can't I'll represent you in court if they let me. Like, I'll represent you in court, and I'll go up against Nan in court because sue him for what? Sue him for what? Like, I'll do it. Like, just as a mockery, just because it's so fucking dumb. Like, just as a big fuck you joke, I'll be like, Glare Institute of Law and stuff. I got this. I'll make an opening statement, all that shit. I'll do it all, bro. File motions, all that shit. I'll do it all, bro.
These guys do realize you do have to defame somebody
in order to
sue them for defamation.
Exactly.
Like, just calling somebody an asshole and a dickhead, it doesn't really cut it.
It doesn't. And also, only like defamation if it's not true. Like, you're an asshole and a dick. So
I think we can prove that.
Right. Like, it's very easy to prove. It's very easy to prove.
Yeah, I almost forgot for a minute. I am a lawyer, so I'll be able to, to do that.
I love it. Yeah, I'll make you my second chair, Kasi.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. We'll go in tandem. So I'll be second chair.
Hell yeah, it'll be awesome.
Sounds good.
Olivia Nile loves you, bro.
Well, I'm a fan of Olivia Nile, and that whole thing they did with her is absolutely ridiculous. Leave the girl alone.
Right. It's so dumb. Like, what such a crime that somebody wants to be anonymous and wants to protect their privacy. Oh my God. How dare she?
Well, I talked about this with Turtle Dove on the Spaces the other night. Kind of reverse engineering.
I still need to listen to that. Like, it's like 4 hours long, and I haven't had the inclination to really listen to the whole thing. But I started to listen to it. I listened to about 30 minutes of it, and I was like, "Wow, this is really good." And then he even like I was texting with him, and he was like, "Dude, it gets better." And I just haven't listened to the rest of it, but I need to. Maybe I'll just go over it for content. Like, maybe I'll just go live tomorrow and just go over that for fun.
Well, it's really good, and of course I was the best caller, so. But I was just trying to reverse engineer like what it sounds like, after they went, after Olivia. It's just ridiculous. Like, brought up like, oh, there's we're here and there's a woman in Australia who was tried for murder, who was acquitted, that a journalist is covering her, who knows a research person who's really good. And, I just kind of reverse engineered the whole Olivia thing and how ridiculous that thing is.
And she's she's also been nothing but supportive and nothing but valuable. Like, for the mighty one, Mark Betterow, to contact Aiden and be like, we should bring her on our team as an analyst. Like, that tells you all you need to know about her. She's a badass.
Yeah. We got koalas and kangaroos in defense of a guy named Flip. But
I don't understand what is going on with the Aussies. Why are they all of a sudden fucking TDS? What happened? Like, at least we still got Miss Shorty, right? Do we still got Miss Shorty on our side?
yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about her either.
Oh no, okay. I mean, she always seemed
No.
okay. She always seemed okay to me.
Yeah. I've heard some things, but whatever. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with all the Aussies, and then even Aussie Insider, she was cool and then flipped. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah. Flip. There's that word again. Flip.
Broken Baker, bro, with the comment.
Hey, by the way, guy's got a lot of balls. You ever see how he's got, like, he looks like a flounder. He's got eyes on the side of his head. Who is he to be,
Who are we talking about?
Madison.
Oh, we're talking about
I'm talking
Flip.
about Joe Flipperface.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
he's got this eye over here and this eye over here, and his nose in the middle, saying, "Hey, what do you want from me?"
it's so bizarre. Like, let me see what Olivia says here. Wait, Tara Rayner, thank you. The Aussies are bored and toilets flush backwards. Right, that's pretty much what Broken Baker was saying. Olivia Nile says maybe because the Aussies are for the most part immune from criminal liability for their actions, so people hide behind them to do their dirty work. Who knows? That's deep. I don't think it's that deep. I just think there's something in the fucking.
Olivia bringing the deep facts tonight.
Right? Yeah. Like I don't know.
I was just trying to make fun of Flip's face, but okay.
Yeah, I think Flipperhead is a smart dude, but I don't think that he's that smart.
Well, these people defended him. You Flip. Oh, you heard? He's a grown man. Like, if he wants to say something, he should say it himself, but he's not. The whole thing's just gross.
Oh, let me address this. It might have. I don't think it added up to $4,000, but it could have. I mean, she would drop. Well, no, maybe she dropped. She loves to drop those $500 super chats. It got to a point to where it made me uncomfortable, and I had to ask her to stop. And which everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy for doing that, but like I just didn't want, like, it was, she started to give me the fucking willies, and I started to, like, that was the other thing, man. This woman, she just lies. It's crazy. She just lies just to lie. It was really weird. And that's why I ended up distancing myself from her, because she just would tell crazy fucking lies.
And by the way, Livia, I knew what you were doing there. I'm just kidding with you too.
I'm sure she knows.
She knows.
But yeah, I mean, it's possible that she did that. I mean, she's got deep pockets, so and it was weird because it made me feel bad because she's so nice. But it was like, if we talked on the phone or texted, she would just make weird shit up or say things for whatever reason. Like, she would tell me that, I mean, since we're letting it all out here, she would tell me that she wanted to exclusively do my show. She would say, I don't want to do anyone else's show, just yours. When I first reached out to her, just wanting to do a show. Like, you guys know how I do this. I don't fucking commit to fucking a YouTube partnership. YouTube is my partner. Google's my partner. Like, I split, they get 30% of what I make here. They're my business partner. That's it. Thank you, Tara Rayner. I appreciate it. So, but yeah, she would tell me this, and then the first time I talked to her, and I wasn't even like, I was like, I'm not trying to, like, trash talk anybody. I'm just saying, at the time, I knew that LTL was trashing me behind my back. I knew that he was. There were a lot of people coming to me and telling me this, but I didn't care, and I blew it off. And I sure as fuck didn't really dwell on it, but I knew she was doing his show a lot, and I knew she was doing Crawford's show a lot, and I had already publicly said that I didn't like Crawford. I was already like, fuck this guy, I don't like him. But I was like, you should know, I don't know what LTL's problem is, but you know, for some reason he doesn't like me, and Crawford, I don't get along with him, so I don't want that to cause problems for you. So, because I know you like to do their shows, so just be aware that there is those issues right now. But I'm not trying to, you know, you do what you want. Just, you know, be aware, because I don't want to cause problems for you. I don't want you to come later and be like, why didn't you tell me about this? That was my whole mindset. And then she just looked at it like a way to just be like, well, I don't want to do any of their shows. And then she started alluding to creators who were asking her for money. And I was like, okay, you know, like I didn't ask about any of that shit. But she was like, I don't want to do their shows anymore because they make me uncomfortable. They're asking me for money. Another creator was asking me for money because they needed a new microphone, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't volunteer any of that fucking information. I didn't ask for it. And then, but then she kept doing their shows, which made me go, okay, that's fine. And then she went into this whole other thing that I'm not going to get into. Maybe one day I will, but I'll get into something else. Thank you, Grant's Rope Belt. Appreciate it. Gifted 5 memberships. I don't want to do the applause because I got Cossie on the phone. No, I mean, I don't need to get into that. It's not even necessary.
You're talking about crying,
but
Brian,
an insane, an insane, like tall tale of a lie that I was like, why would you do that? That's fucking bizarre. So she just freaked me the fuck out. Is it what it ended up happening? It's just like she's one of those people who just tells lies for God knows what reason. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm, you know, and then I started to distance myself, and then she would show up in my chat and then still super chat. And I had to tell her, you need to just stop giving me fucking money. I don't want any more of your money, dude. And that was it. And then it just makes perfect sense that she would gravitate towards these people because I don't know, whatever the fuck is wrong with her comes from the same weird, deep place that's fucking wrong with these other assholes. So I don't know.
Well, I think we should introduce a new concept, a new thing we put in the DSM-5. It's called glare derangement syndrome. That's a new thing.
I don't think I've reached that level yet. I don't.
No, I think you have.
You think I have that level of haters now?
I don't think there's that many of them, but I think there's affected people out there.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, and you know, I don't wish anything bad upon her. You know, I don't wish anything bad upon anybody, really. You know, I just, you know, because I don't think that she's mean-spirited. I don't think that she's bad-spirited, but she's got something that I like. I'm not in a place where I want to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that shit in my life, dude. I don't need it.
She's got her antenna up and she wants a signal.
I guess. I mean, I think that she just, you know, she seeks it. When someone seeks out appearances on channels, that is a red flag to me. Like, it's one thing to be invited. You know what I mean? And it's different. Like, there's times where I'm live and Aiden will text me and be like, hey, you care if I jump up? Because he just wants to fucking hang out and talk shit. You know what I mean? And that's cool because we're homies. It's whatever, you know, but to constantly, you know what I mean? It's just very weird to me, dude. Like, I always, if I have somebody on my show, I you know, I reach out to them and I ask them, and I'm really like weird about it. I don't know why I get nervous about asking people, but I'm like, it would be really nice. I word things like the way I don't talk. I'm like DiCaprio's dad in Wolf of Wall Street, where all of a sudden I pick up the phone and then I start speaking in an English accent. Like I'm like that when I reach out to other creators, especially law tours, where I'm like, I would really appreciate it if you would come on my channel and we could have a conversation and blah, 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 blah. Whereas, you know, I don't even talk like that, but I get nervous at inviting people on my show. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. Nan was at JFK's Timu Wilbur party, and
I saw.
Yelling at people, telling them to shut the fuck up and calm the fuck down.
I saw that. I was like, whoa, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah.
Dressed top to bottom in leather. Good Lord, lady.
Wow. Yeah. I'm just over it, dude. That's all. Yeah, Olivia, that's what we call the JFK Halloween thing that they did. It wasn't a Halloween thing, but you know,
well, they were scary.
But it was like, yeah, it was a Timu Wilbur thing. Like they had 10 people and sat there on the stage and just trash talked all of us. Like it's like, what was the point of that?
By the way, Kreiford's been hanging out with too many German Shepherds because he's got hip dysplasia. Did you see what he did with his hips?
Yeah, I did. I wish I could pull that up. But I can't show it while I have somebody on the phone call because I have to share the screen. So
yeah, he's going to need replacements if he keeps doing that.
Yeah, I did my little version of that during the wrestling song that I play in my intro. I did my own little version of the hip dance.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Mike's is in a different stratosphere. That was
he is, man. I'm telling you, dude's
I
got.
thought
he's
he
got
was
moves.
going to end up on the. I thought he was going to end up on the floor.
He's got moves, man. Like he must be
shaking my hips. Like
he must be shaking the ladies off from all that game.
Doing the shake, rattle, and roll.
Exactly, the shake, rattle, and roll.
And then we got the chair dances. We got Kevy Kev doing the chair dance, throwing his hands
And
in the air like he just don't care.
I love the Kevy Kev chair dances, man. I always did, dude, and I liked doing them with them, man. It was fun, dude. Like we just had a good time.
Hey.
If they would have just known their fucking place, you know, like
yeah. But there was a point I liked it too. But guess what? They don't like us no more. So.
No, it's just like I said, everything, the whole content of that show now is just rooted in jealousy. It's just fucking gross, of envy and jealousy.
Yeah, and by the way, JFK saying he's on a 777 when he can't get out of a Mazda 626 is just crazy.
Yeah, and yeah. Don't even get me started on the Yesty thing, man. Jesus.
Well, Kevy Kev's a mechanic. Maybe he can pry JFK out of the goddamn car.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe he's got a Slim Jim or something. He can get him out of there.
Maybe. I hope so.
He seems to be stuck.
He looks stuck. He looks like he's stuck.
Certainly does.
All right, Cossie. Special appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, my man.
All right, thanks for having me on your presentation, Will.
It's a pleasure always to have you on my presentation, sir. Have a good one.
Bye, antenna people. Have a good night.
Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. Let's see who this is.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's Angie.
Hi, Angie. How we doing?
I'm good. I sent you a message on Facebook. My kids, my son was Aiden for Halloween. He was Turtle Boy. He was actually a hit. It was really cool.
Oh, right on.
And I want to say that for me, it breaks my heart hearing Aiden talk about Karen. Because I think all of us want them to just get along and make up. And
the thing is that annoys me when I hear people say that, because why the fuck can't he speak his mind about it? You know what I mean?
no, I'm
like,
not. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
like, look at what she's done. Like, she is gone and showed this channel that is set out to trash him and everyone else who you know has been doing everything they can to support Karen. And you know, like, nobody likes it. I don't like it, but the fact of the matter is that she behaved in the most reckless way you could. She could, pretty much, and did nothing, showed even not even an interest in fixing it. Now she's got lapdog boy Nick Rocco speaking for her every time on Twitter and saying whatever the fuck he says, and it's just it's lame, dude. Like, it's childish as fuck. And it put a divide in this community, because now these assholes are just riding with that and going, oh, Karen Reed is our friend. We speak for Karen and we speak for Karen. And she's just letting that shit go.
Yeah.
So what the fuck's Turtle Boy supposed to do? Just ignore it?
No, and I don't think he should. I think the way I look at it is he's worked like you said, he's worked his fucking ass off.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the heartbreak comes from. Now, some people may say, as far as I'm concerned, oh, well, you weren't here when it all started, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm new to the community. I'm only came around, like, I remember
Hold
watching.
on. Let me talk about that for a second, because I you know, I will talk about, like, I criticize Duty Ron. Thank you, Calamity Jade. I criticize Duty Ron because Duty Ron jumped in late in the game. There's nothing wrong with jumping in late in the game. The problem with that was that I went to Duty Ron. I emailed him personally Sleuthy Goosey spreadsheet 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And I was like, you need to see how this investigation was conducted. Like, it really needs a voice like yours, who's an experienced investigator, to speak up against this. Like, this is really, really bad. And Duty Ron was like, yeah, of course, Clara. Yes, yes. And then just blew me off. But then when the second trial happened and he saw that it was safe, then he jumped on.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? But the problem is like, if somebody just jumps on, I don't mind, because you just maybe became aware of it. The whole point of talking about this is to create awareness. So new followers and new, you know, people who are getting attention to this, and they're going and talking around the water cooler at their job. That's the whole point of me doing what I'm doing, is to spread awareness and create awareness. It's the whole point of Aiden, what he's doing. It's the whole point of what Maz is doing. It's the whole point of Nurse Kim, Jimmy, all of us. It's the whole point of anything Melanie Little's doing, is to spread and create awareness and get you talking around the water cooler. You know what I mean? Like,
and the fresh.
And that somebody in the water cooler might have heard about one of our channels and then is like, oh, let me go look into this. That sounds crazy. And then right there, that's somebody new that has that's a new set of eyes on this corruption in Massachusetts. So anybody who gives you shit about being new to the case, tell them to go fuck themselves. Fuck them.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. nobody really has, but I feel like when I talk about it, like that, sometimes that's the feeling I get from people. But like, I just found somebody else in Idaho, like where I live, that knows about like, and I started talking about it and about when Proctor's phone, the stuff about Proctor's phone came out. And I was talking to my physical therapist about it. And she was like, "Are you talking about Proctor?" And I'm like, "Oh, somebody that knows about it." So like, I was super excited. So like, and the other thing too I hate is like them going after Ray from Dallas because he just appeared on the scene. Like he knows his shit about the case. Like that's the thing. And Rat House Media, like
Yeah.
tiny channels, and they're going after them. And by the way, shout out
That's what
to
I'm
chat
saying
rats
is
that are in the
like,
rat
dude,
chat.
the fact that they are so bothered by smaller channels is just tells you everything that you need to know. Like, it just tells you everything you need to know about them. Like, they'll run with any type of drama that they can run with because it's all they got. It's all they bring to the table. You know, it boosted their views and attracted the sewage of YouTube into their chat. And now, you know, they're running with it.
Yeah. And by the way, if you get a chance, check out Rat House Media's Halloween episode. Danny, Mary B, and Charlie dressed up as JFK, Kevin, and James Jackson. It was great.
Nice. Right on.
So yeah, but yeah, I appreciate your content. Like I came into this like from Lawyer and then from him I discovered Melanie Little, and then I discovered Aiden, and so on and so forth. Like and I like went back and watched Aiden's like the whole, maybe not the whole playlist, but like a good bunch of it about the, you know, his Canton cover up playlist. And I was on the Spaces the other night, and I like when he was talking to True Crime King Guru, the Lily, the Aussie chick, the way he handled it, like he could have blown up at her, and he stayed completely calm. And I was so proud of him for like I'm proud of him for how he's handling this shit.
Because when you talk to a fucking retard, bro, like how are they gonna make you mad? You know what I mean? Like I might get frustrated with just blatant fucking ignorance. Like I feel like I might have probably been much ruder. But I didn't catch it. I might just go over that stuff tomorrow just for the fuck of it. You know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah.
Because I've been meaning to listen to that Spaces, and then it's just like, dude, like I had to replace my TV, and it you know, put a little bit of a dent. But the thing is it's a great TV and I'm enjoying it. So I haven't been paying too much attention. Like when somebody goes live and I can catch it, you know, then, you know, I'll drop in the chat and I'll listen for a little while. But even still, like I never stay in anyone's chat for too long.
Right.
I think I just do that in Aiden's chat because there's so many people to fucking interact with and have fun with in that chat. So
right.
That's usually what ends up happening is I end up just getting into the conversations with people in the chat. But yeah, like I mean, but I don't ever like stick in a live stream for way too long.
Right.
I'm always surprised that people stay in here for that long. I'm like, wow.
Well, I stay in chat so my husband, I don't have to like, I feel like I torture him every time I talk about it. Like I love having people to talk about it with, you know? And, but yeah, I got to talk to Aiden the other night and I completely forgot to shout out Rat House Media. So shout out to Danny and all of them because they are awesome. And Ray from Dallas because he's awesome. And you. 'cause
Well,
you're
I mean,
awesome
that's
too.
the thing is like if you support, like if you give a mic to people who have been actively speaking on behalf of the idea of Karen Reed being thrown in jail for something she didn't do, if you've been doing that to Aiden too, then you're trash. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening here. You know, like these people are taking whatever they're embracing whatever fucking support they can get, and they don't give a shit if it's people who have been speaking against Karen Reed or speaking against Turtle Boy. I mean, that was the whole thing. Is like this. I didn't want anything to do with the fucking, like, once I saw who the family of Charles Vallow, who they were supporting, the channels they were supporting, that's when I stopped talking about the Lauren Hidden true crime stuff. I was done. I was like, that's it for me, because that's the exact community that I walked away from. And I was like, nope. And yeah, because it's just so fucking toxic. You know what I mean? It's just so toxic. But the thing is like, then these people were trying to, like, they were tagging me and Turtle Boy in their fucking live streams about it, and jumping in Aiden's live streams, trying to buddy up with Aiden. But these people for the last 2 years have been talking about how Aiden should be in jail and how Karen Reed was guilty and she should be in jail. So defending Proctor, you know what I mean? Like, and now all of a sudden they're talking about the same thing and agree on this one thing. And it's, oh, I want to be buddies with Aiden. I want to be buddies with Turtle Boy now because he gets a lot of viewers. Nah, dude. I mean, I don't get with that shit. I just don't get with that shit.
And the Vallow Devo, like all those trials, that was like my first big cases that I like watched, because I didn't really follow anything when I lived back home. And like the thing that really frustrated me about that is like, I don't know if you know who Nate Eaton is of East Idaho News. He was like, so when Lori and Chad were in Hawaii, and there's that reporter that sticks the mic in her face and he's like, Lori, where are your kids? That's Nate Eaton. And like the fact that Lauren made it out to be that, like, oh, I haven't gotten like Lori Hellis's book, like, it frustrated the hell out of me. And now Lauren's like covering Aaron Spencer, and I'm like,
oh, I don't care about any of that. I'm I appreciate you calling. I'm going to take the next caller. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, Will.
You too. Yeah, like, don't talk about that lady, bro.
Call from
Lauren.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Mother of God, brother. When I started calling you tonight, I was 50 years old. Now I'm 55 years old.
Well,
Brian Haley, brother. How you doing?
Happy birthday, Brian Haley.
Dude, I was almost tempted to call Lauren Mathias and have fucking phone sex with her. That's how fucking... I called about 90 times. And by the way, it's after 1 in the morning. What's Cosgrove doing up so late? Is he snorting lightning over there?
Probably.
That was a long-winded fucking call from him.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed it. I always enjoy the calls from him.
Dude, I never give you shit, but can I just, you know what? Can I just tell you something? Do you remember when Karen Reed came out on the front steps and she said, I mean, first of all, right, she could have been convicted, right? I'm not defending her, but let's say if she was convicted. You know, I don't know. I never met her. You have, right? Yeah. You don't know what the fuck. She knows the whole fucking world, Will, knows who she is. And she's probably not happy about it, you know? And I'm sure she is a snobby cunt. But, I mean, I'm glad she got off. But, bro, don't let it bother you, man. I told you this before. You're way ahead of these other fucking idiots. You and Aiden. Remember I told you that?
Yeah, no, and
Remember?
I appreciate it. No, it's all good. It's just mostly I'm mad for Aiden, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
but I'm mostly mad for everyone else, like literally everyone else. Like, what the fuck kind of what is
No
she
shit.
thinking by doing what she's doing? And so,
You know,
and
someone
I
like-
kept quiet. That's why
Yeah.
I read those text messages, because I wanted
Yeah.
them to know I fucking spoke up about
right.
that shit. I did not back down to Karen Reed because she's fucking Karen
No.
Reed, because I'm not here for Karen Reed. I'm here for you. I'm here for the people of Massachusetts that have embraced me. That's who I'm here for.
But you owe her nothing. You busted your fucking ass for that girl. You owe her nothing, dude. Nothing.
And she doesn't owe
Nothing
me
at all.
anything either, dude. She doesn't owe me anything, but she owes this community. I mean, she does owe, like, if you're gonna fucking make an accusation, make the fucking accusation
Right.
and then bring receipts. You know what I'm saying? Like that she owes me, yeah. But not
She sounded legit on Howie Carr. She sounded upset. You know, she did sound upset. But, you know, not to switch subjects though, but this fucking JFK clown, I remember watching this fucking show, right? And it would be interesting. Then I'd put it back and it was like listening to Kiss 108. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing, dude? Playing disco from the 90s. Let all these fucking idiots fail.
I like that though.
Let all those fucking idiots fail. You and fucking, I like Brian LTL, I do, but you and Aiden, man,
I
are gonna be
think
at the
Brian
top.
is just I just think Brian's just wishy-washy and weak-kneed. You know, that's not his fault. It's just the way he's
He's a
fucking
weirdo.
wired. Yeah,
He's
he's
a
just the way
weirdo.
he's wired. You know what I mean? But do I respect him? Fuck no. No, I don't.
Dude, you know that the guys at his job go, hey, here he comes. How was the show last night? They must bust his fucking balls. They must.
I
You
mean-
know, they have to. You know? Sorry about that.
You talking to me?
Hello? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Like I always told you, life sucks, man. You have good days, bad days, but Aiden's at the top. You're number 2, and who the fuck knows who's number 3? There's no number 3. You know, you guys kicked ass when he was in jail, and just keep fucking rocking, dude.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling. I appreciate all the kind words, man. Thanks a lot.
Always, man. I'm a fan of yours, and I hate to see you kind of down, you know. But fuck Karen, right? What if she didn't get off? Then she'd be really pissed off.
I mean, no,
Right?
man. I mean, she doesn't
Those
deserve.
motherfuckers didn't get me off.
She doesn't deserve to be in jail because she didn't do anything. You know, I mean,
No, she doesn't deserve no.
No.
But, you know, she's a girl, you know how women are, you know. Someone like her would probably say, what do I owe you? What the fuck? What the fuck? You raised money, I got off, you know. She's probably a weird chick. I've never met her, you know.
No,
Who
I
knows?
mean, I mean, I really haven't had that much
Yeah.
conversation with her. If I'm being totally honest, I've always
Right.
I've always had a good relationship with her cousin Kelly and with her parents, and
Yeah. Kelly Reed seems nice, yeah.
yeah, they're all great people. Like, I love them all. I never, Karen, I just always assumed she was so busy with her defense, so I didn't,
That's right.
I was just there to support, you know what I mean? So I wasn't trying to engage in too much conversation with her. I didn't want to distract her from what she was. I mean, I was always mindful of the fact that she was fighting for her life, So
That's right. But Will, at the end of the day, we fucking won. We won, man.
Agreed.
Fucking thank God.
Yeah, that's
But
not going
one
to change. And she's, she's whether she's grateful to everyone here or not. I mean, whatever, that's between her and God. But
yeah.
I don't regret one thing about this entire experience. I don't regret one thing. I don't regret one person that I've met. I don't regret anything. I am, again, this has been the most rewarding, spiritually rewarding experience of my entire life. And nobody can take that away from me. Not even Karen Reed. Nobody can take that away from me.
The cream rises to the top, dude. and that's why we won. And I'll make an announcement. Hey, Karen, I had your back. Where's my fucking thank you? But but she got off.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
glad she
it's
got
just
off.
it just seems like a slap in the face to everybody who supported her, just the way that she's behaved in this, like,
true.
and all for what? Her beef with Aiden? That's bullshit. You know what I mean? That sucks.
Yeah, but just imagine, Will, her going somewhere. There's always fucking assholes that will say, "Oh, this Brian Haley, he's a great hockey player." Oh, he's an asshole. Karen has that, like, oh boy, that's Karen Reed. There's gonna be some fucking douchebag that's gonna go, "You hit that, you killed that cop." She's just probably paranoid.
Well, okay, but I mean, the thing is that I've seen how intelligent she is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We all have.
Sure.
So
Right.
somebody with that level of intelligence is going to have enough sense to understand what the situation actually is. And
That's true.
it's not a question of intelligence anymore. It's a question of, are you a good person or not? Are you a grateful person or not?
But do you remember when she laid low right out of the gate and people were like, "Where is she?" I paid attention to that. Remember, she was below the radar for a long time. She's probably still fucked up from it, dude. That's pretty
I'm
serious,
sure she is. I'm sure
Yeah.
she is. But I'm not going to
Yeah.
let that be an excuse for basically shitting on the faces of everybody in this fucking community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not an excuse. Sorry, it's not.
No. Exactly. And again, you guys did a hell of a job, man. Just never mind those fucking trolls and everything. You and Aiden are right at the top, man, as usual.
I don't know about that. I mean, Melanie Little's up there. She's way up there.
She's awesome. She's great.
Yeah.
This is number 3. Sorry, Melanie. It's Aiden, Will.
Yeah, like,
and then
Melanie Little's coverage.
Melanie
Little's coverage has been invaluable. Her coverage has been
she's something
invaluable.
else.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, sir, let me just say one more thing. Folks, I'm going to get off the phone now because the woman that called you earlier said, "I know there's probably a lot of people calling, so I'll make it brief." She was on there for 40 minutes with you, dude. I would
And I'm terrible, man. Like, I don't. Yeah, I'm really patient with people, and I just let them talk, and it is what it is. Like,
You got it.
I take the call. I take the next call when I take the next call. That's it.
But
That's what
back
it is.
in the cat, what's the shit that Tom CPU had to put up with? Remember people picking on him and shit?
Yeah.
Remember they were giving him like that?
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
hard to the public. You're a public figure, dude.
just in Boston, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you even said first time in the Uber, right? Guy knew who you were.
Oh no, he didn't recognize me. He knew about Turtle Boy.
Okay.
Yeah. He knew who Turtle Boy was. I mean, that's the thing. It's like these guys. The bottom line here is that Aiden writing these articles and doing everything that he's done. I mean, dude, every time I go to Boston, me and Aiden hang out, and at least half the times that we've gone out, somebody came and picked up the bill because of Aiden, because they recognized Aiden and they're like, "Thank you for everything you've done for Boston. Thank you for everything you're doing."
He's a great guy, and all those haters, go
Like-
fuck yourself. If you can't take a joke. Aiden Connie's a fucking funny fuck, and he's got brass balls, just like yourself. Keep up the great work, brother.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, bud.
You got it, man. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right. I think that's going to be it. I think I'm done with the yeah, I mean, I don't want to be at odds with Karen Reed. I don't. But look at what's happened here. I hope we could find a medium point. I hope we can, I hope, but she has nothing to gain by mending anything with me. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe, but she doesn't realize it or really care about it. I mean, and it's minimal to what else she has to deal with. But she should at least be acknowledging Aiden. And I mean, everything that Aiden has put up with and gone through it's just to just fucking be the ways that she is towards him is just kind of shitty, man. But anyways, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. And especially so late. You guys are amazing. What's up, Lauren M? It's good to see you, as always. Yeah, Melanie approached the Turtle Boy thing the same way I did at first. She was like, I don't even want Turtle Boy mentioned in my fucking chat. Of course, I didn't say that, but she was like, she wanted to learn the facts of the case. She didn't want to get information from what she considered to be another YouTuber, which is what I considered Aiden to be too at the time. And that's just how I go about things. If I have all of these court documents, statements at my disposal, that's what I'm going to form my opinion on. I'm going to form my opinion on facts and court documents. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let other people influence my opinion. And the thing is Aiden later on, as I started to follow him, it didn't take me long to realize that he's the kind of guy that brings receipts and he is reliable. He's a reliable source for information. And I don't want to speak for Melanie, but I'm assuming that that's what happened too at some point. And now she is, and has been, and been a very, very valuable voice for the people of Massachusetts and against the corruption there. But anyways, guys, I really, really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I don't get on here as often as you'd like me to, as much as I'd like to, but I got to be in a certain headspace when I get on here, and but I had a really good time with you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I make sure to hit the like if you haven't already. That really helps me out. And make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Double check to make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube acts weird. And make sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live, because I do it on the fly whenever I just do. And when I get to Turtle Boy level, maybe I'll be more consistent and just I'll be more consistent and have set live streams twice a week or something like that. Who knows? But and I really appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot. And remember, it only takes a second to stay safe. I love you guys very much, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.